We are back with another episode of Bigsixbants. It's the game week 9 roundup. Now, of course, it's two of the biggest games this weekend. We had the North London derby, we had the Manchester derby. Certain stuff went down. We had the combined 11s. Certain stuff was said, scorelines predicted, people running their gums, and we're here for the roundup. We're here for receipts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not everyone tends to be here to collect their, comes to collect their souls. You know what I'm saying, on the way back from the stadium. But what can I say? People like to not show their face. But we have got people today on the panel who are always willing to show their face, win, loss, or draw. We have Corey, we have Casey, we have another specific Spurs fan making his debut on the show. I'm really glad that's happening. And we also got a specific someone who was getting on to me a lot in the preview an hour before his game when I told him he was going to Death's Door in an hour's time. So lovely to see him come in at some point today as well. But as I said, today it's the roundup. Sorry, it is on a Monday, by the way, people. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you're smashing a like, by the way. Before we say we couldn't find Jords in it, we did put out a hashtag, where's Jords? Casey's been asking for Jords. A lot of man been asking for Jords. I don't know where he's at. I'm going to be honest. I don't know where he's at. But what can I say? Make sure we are smashing a like and subscribing if we're new. Most roundups are going to be every other Sunday. Today it's on a Monday due to availability. So sorry about that, my people. But without further ado, I'm going to get my guys in. So obviously, first of which, he's currently top of the league. The chest is high. What more can I say? Probably the most entertaining team to watch at this moment in time. Can they keep it up? That's the biggest question. You telling me?
Champions, mate. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be. I'm joking. I'm just, you know how I do. But listen, everything's comfy over here, man. It is. As you said, we're playing great football. I don't think we're the best team in the league. I still think City are a level above, but I still think we can compete with them in a game if our team's there. But you know. But yeah, man, everything's good. How you doing?
I'm not too bad. I was horrible. On Saturday, I was in a horrible mood. But like, I can always count on my family, Corey, to just make my day better, bro. I can always count on that.
You're right. Yeah, that brother sent me a picture. He sent me a picture of the last 8 games at the Etihad and showed that they won 5. I think it was drawn 1 and lost 2. Right.
Yep, I got
so the odds are in his favor, basically.
Bro, at least you got pictures. I got a FaceTime call. I got a FaceTime call telling me Rodri's not starting with his eyes on in the camera like this.
Yeah.
So it's a bit crazy, but let me get him in. Corey, what can we say?
What are you not saying? Long day. Yeah, obviously it's gone now. It's past me, innit? Like, I'm just looking forward to seeing my team play next. That's it. Like this, I needed a day to
you're looking forward to
100%,
it.
100%. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I already knew deep down that this game was a definite loss, innit? Like, as much as I want to joke around going against Haaland, it's just not that. It's just a robot, innit? It's not that.
That's fine. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the Android later, but again, we also have Spurs fan making his debut on the show. He is very optimistic. When I say he'll go toe-to-toe with any fan out there, glad he's making his debut. Can't wait to see what he has to say. Deji, what are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, bro, look, I'm not going to lie, man. It's a black day in my camp. You get me? The weekend wasn't a good result. You know what? I think that some results can be blessings in disguise. First and foremost, I want to say it's a pleasure. Thank you, lot, for having me on the show. For me, personally, it wasn't a great showing, but at the same time, it's what's been happening for a number of years. So I can't say many people are surprised. What I would like to say, and I've got a couple of questions for my brother there as well, is whether he still thinks after yesterday's result, whether Arsenal will finish above Spurs. Do you get what I'm saying? You did well, you got 3 points, but for me, there's no point taking points from your enemies or from your rivals if you ain't going to do anything with it. So for me, yeah, it's all good. I'm going to take the L, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Arsenal played well, but, we're still at the beginning of the season, only 8 games gone.
I hear it.
Fair point.
Well, let's start with the NLD. First of all, pick up everyone in the comments. Actually, let me shout everyone in the comments. Pick up Solo in the house, Jacobs in the house, saying Mont's house Trossard. He's great, man. He's great. I hope he's having a lovely weekend himself, man. He deserved that match ball. Big him up, man. Murtaza, good to see you, brother, because you was talking a whole load of smack about my club when your club were going to the Lions then the day after. So he goes, before you guys go on about everything, just remember you guys play them as well. And at this moment, we are the best of the rest because we beat Liverpool and Arsenal. Hold your L's. I mean, like,
yeah. No, do you know what? Big them up, Montel. They've won 4 and lost 3.
I can't.
You're hard. We're
inconsistent. We're inconsistent, isn't it? Like, we're inconsistent, and we know that. Remember, start of the season, we said 8th. Where's Liverpool tout challenge? Remember that, yeah? And also at the same time, we've just gone to the Etihad when we've got Haaland in his best form right now with KDB in his best form.
So does that mean bend over and take it? Does that literally mean bend over and take it?
Of course not. It doesn't mean bend over and take it.
I've got something for them. I've got something for Corey. Lucky Deji ain't here for too long. I've got something for Corey when we.
It doesn't even matter, bro. Really.
Anyway, Corey, drop your guard. It's not. We're talking about the NLD. Drop your guard. Drop your guard. We're talking about the NLD. This is Arsenal and Tottenham. Drop your guard.
Yeah. Brian, Liverpool soon come down.
Drop your guard. Just drop your guard. We're talking about it's Arsenal and Tottenham. Drop your guard. So listen. First of all, there is a question in the chat. We do have a poll up, and it says, "Was the Emerson Royale tackle a red card?" At the moment, I believe it's 72% say yes. Deji, I want to get your thoughts. Apart from Emerson Royale being probably the stinkiest top 6 player that I've seen in probably the last 10 years, was it a red card, in my opinion, in your opinion?
For me, I think, and you know, I was on the show with Gunnar King on the weekend on Saturday, and we both, for the first time in our careers, we actually agreed that it wasn't a red card for me. I thought it was a bit soft. It was a tired tackle, and you can tell just by the way that he caught Martinelli's leg that, you know, he just kind of flopped. But I thought it was a yellow card. I thought a red card was very, very harsh, and I'm surprised that the VAR or whatever it is didn't intervene, because I thought that in a North London derby, you know that big decisions like that is going to swing the game. And so for me, no. But on the flip side of that, anyone who's watched me and anyone who's watched the shows that I've been on, I've been talking about the fact that I've been wanting to see Jed Spence play. And you know what? If Jed Spence coming in the team is going to be off the back of Emerson Royale getting a red card, then he should have got a red card from the beginning of the season, in my opinion, because I've been calling for my brother to come in. And we know that Conte is risk adverse, just likes to do the same old dead football. Jed Spence can't defend, but he can fly forward. Would have given Martinelli a much better game. We saw it in the FA Cup last season. So for me, it wasn't a red, but if the red's going to pave the way for Jed Spence, I will take it all day, every day.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think why does he keep persisting with Emerson Royale? Like, because it doesn't take a genius to know that this guy is he's just yo.
So I can tell you why, G, because Jed Spence wasn't Conte's signing. Like, Jed Spence, I believe, was a board signing because we was in and around it, and it just looked good to get Jed Spence. Like, it ticked a lot of boxes, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's young. They needed a backup right back anyway, so it makes sense. Arsenal wanted him. He played well against Arsenal. Like, there's a little buzz around him, and it looked like a good signing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's what Conte wanted. So the fact that he's not being used isn't a surprise to me.
Yeah. I think it's not a surprise, but I think that what I saw in the Arsenal game and what I'm seeing in Conte, you know, every manager has their flaws. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Arteta, you can argue, he can be a bit naive sometimes. Conte is a bit stuck in he has an idea in his head. And I used to manage Sunday League football. If I have an idea in my head and then I need like an injury, someone not to turn up to then change it up. He's never going to bring on Jed Spence unless he's forced to. I'm just hoping that the opportunity Jed Spence gets now, he turns my man's head and plays football. Because for me, it don't make sense to have wing backs that can't fly forward. That's just stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? And Emerson Royale cannot attack. So for me, look, Forward said on the show last week, and I'm gonna ride with this. It was against you, man. It was against Arsenal that Conte got spanked, that he tinkered with the Chelsea team and went free at the back, and then man went on a run, and they did their thing and they won the league. I'm hoping now Conte's in his yard, looking at the weekend's result, and is about to tink it. Because for me, I think the tink that he needs to make, he's got to have Basuma, Højbjerg, and Bentancur in the midfield.
That's another thing. Why is Basuma, players like Basuma, these men that, are good players, like Basuma played well against Arsenal. We just spoke about Jed Spence played well against Arsenal. Like, all of these men could have definitely done better than what you put out. I think Conte, what Conte tried to do? Sit back, absorb, hit us on the counter. Like, he's been doing it against Leicester. Like, these performances are not new. It's just that you've been getting away with it. And the results have been coming, so it's like, I'm cool with it. If the results are there, I'm cool with it. But the second, like, a performance like this happens and the result doesn't go your way, it just highlights, like, how dead it is.
It does, but I think for me, what's more painful about the weekend's game, when you're playing in North London, even when Tottenham was rubbish, we would come to your yard and we will have a crack at it. I remember Bentley scoring a goal. You remember David Bentley scoring some little lob. We would just have a goal. I hate it. You can't have a North London derby and you don't have a crack at the Emirates. It just doesn't make sense. And we had the players there. For me, the game was simple. I think Conte got it wrong with the personnel and the system. I think if he had it would have been interesting to see Basuma up against Partey. Just interesting. Let me see that battle. Let me see Jed Spence take on Martinelli. Let's see who's going to blurt on this 100 meters thing. Why is Perisic marking Saka? That's just stupid. That for me, we've seen Sessegnon stop Mane. We've seen him stop Salah. So for me, common sense will tell you, Sessegnon, Saka, they're both the same age. Let's see Wagwan. You're putting old Fergie, Perisic for me is not a runner. If football was American football, you would only bring on Perisic for corners and free kicks. That's it. So for me, I'm just a bit baffed. But the only thing I can say is that Conte will keep doing the same old shit until something like this happens. And I'm hoping now he will change and we will see. Because I feel like the players were robbed. You can't have Kane and Richarlison and Son sitting in their own half. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that was mad. They were literally by the left back.
It was dumb.
They didn't play a back three either. It was a back five the whole game.
There's a slight echo again, Corey. Echo. But what Deji, I just want to ask you as well, bro. Like, I want to talk about Son quickly. I know you got a few minutes, literally under a few minutes. I want to talk about him and Son. Of course, he's been out of form since the turn of the season. But one thing I want to talk about is all-round play. Because to me, one thing that really let you guys down was his final pass. His final pass, like, there were times where you guys could have really punished Arsenal. It was the second half of the first half where Arsenal put their foot off the gas for about 20 minutes. And in that time, there was a few counter-attacks where you put a few strings of football together where Conte's plan might have just worked. But Son just overhitting the pass. Overhitting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To Kane, to Richarlison.
The one to Richarlison was criminal.
Do you know what it is? I think that the issue we have at the moment is that Conte, you see, football, you can't, and that's why I like Pep, that's why I like Klopp, that's why I have to rate Arteta. I can't believe I'm saying this. When you watch All or Nothing, the way that he dealt with Aubameyang, who else would have the kahunas to do what he did and let my man go? That takes some, balls of steel. Conte at the moment is mixing sentiment with business. Son is not on form. Rest the brother. I know he got a hat-trick, but still, it wasn't enough for me to see Son start. I would have preferred a 3-5-2, Richarlison, Kane, with Basuma in the midfield, and then if Richarlison or Kane ain't doing the biscuit, then you bring on Son. Maybe he does another kind of Leicester City thing. But at the moment, every game that Son has started, he's not on form. And it happens, bro. You can peak and then it takes time. He did well last season. He peaked. He got 23 goals. Now he's a wanted man. And I think Tottenham, we really miss Kulusevski. I agree with my man
that's what I'm about to say. Kulu was a big miss.
I still think if Kulu was there, Son is still starting, and that's the sentiment. Conte is picking players on name.
No, but I feel like what would have been different is Kulu would have been the one passing and not Son, because Richarlison has heavy feet. Like, that brother is made to just be on. It's like Son and Richarlison are both made to be on the end of things. So if Kane wasn't the one creating, then both of them can't create. Like, Richarlison can create his own chances, and so can Son. But to create for others, they can't do it. Like, Richarlison had a chance where he could have, done a thing, man's heads down, feet. Like, I don't think they work together. I don't think that front three is like as good as a front three as everyone's making it out to be.
The front three is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The front three is good. The problem is, Kuli is a bigger pull. It makes a bigger difference, that, like you said, and I'm glad that you spotted that. If Kuli was on the pitch, it would have been a different game.
Different game, bro. He's better on the ball.
Yeah, you can't have Richarlison and Son at the same time. That make it. If you're gonna have anything, you're gonna have to go. If Kuli's not on there, then you can't play 3-4-3 because of what he does. Like you said, the ball carrying, the work. But equally, like you said, them two men are just there to get the ball. That's why Kane had to drop deep. But we don't want Kane dropping deep. So, yeah, I think Conte's just got a lot to think about. I feel like he's playing the wrong system with the personnel, and he's got to change it up. And it was an easy game for Arsenal. I mean, them man didn't break a sweat. I mean, we had Ben White looking like Dani Alves, and that just got on my nerves because I know that I can take on Ben White myself, and I ain't capable in this.
Ah, man. Boy,
like that.
Put some respect on my guy, bro. Right now, he's
I'm having to. I'm having to now. I'm having to because these lot didn't do their thing.
Bro, but
Ben
besides
White,
the
circumstances is rubbish.
Nah, not this season. Not this season.
Bro, Ben White is dead food, bro. I'm not gonna
but listen,
I can't really say much because he's in a winning team.
But let me get to some of the comments. Deji, do you need to shoot now or what's
Yeah, I need to go in 3 minutes, bro, if that's all right.
All right, that's cool. Let me just get to some of these comments. Big up T, says love to the man and the birthday boys, Corey and Kiz. Obviously, it is Corey's birthday tomorrow, so make sure everyone in the comments wishes Corey a happy birthday. I know Man United didn't wish him a happy birthday because, that's what his club does to him. So we're going to wish him a happy birthday and make sure he's nice.
I will from the top of the table. I'll do that.
We'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Big up Solo. Says everyone coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Yes, everybody smash the like button. It's the game week 9 roundup. Big up everyone. Ravi says, what I want to know, how long Arsenal can hold on like this. Have they got enough in the tank, or when they go all the way like Craig David? What you're saying? We'll have to see. We'll wait and see. Pablo says, I see Mont, I see Corey, I see Casey, but no Ethan. Didn't Ethan say he won't be hiding? You have to ask him that, Pablo. You have to ask him that. Big up the Bigsixbants office channel. Trust me. Jacob says, studs up on his ankle behind near the ball. It's a red card. Red card, Deji? Yes or no? Just quickly, red card.
For Emerson?
Yeah, for Emerson.
No
yellow. So you think it's a yellow? Think it looks worth it for emotion?
Yeah, and I think most Arsenal fans on the level, banter aside, that it was.
Yeah, I said it's an orange. It's an orange.
It's one of them ones
firm yellow, and you can't do nothing else. Like, I think it's one of those.
If the reverse and that was Ben White or Gabriel, I would have laughed in your face.
I think it's hard done by because I think Verge stepped on my man's ankle like that in the Merseyside derby, and the card went, and it was a yellow card. So I kind of agree. I think it is in the orange card category, but like it's the fact that Donny was going nowhere. So I think maybe that's why
last year as well, though. Remember?
Huh?
Well, like I said,
Saka done it to Malacia.
Yeah, in our game. But it depends on the game situation. Like, because Martinelli was going absolutely nowhere, it looks deliberate. Even though if you actually look, Emerson Royal's not actually looking at his. He's not actually looking. It's bare.
He's bare lazy. It's bare lazy.
Yeah,
that's just Emerson Royal for you, isn't it?
Probably just meant to clip him. and then he's caught his ankle.
I think so. I think so. But you know what? I'm happy it happened because I don't want to see Emerson Royale in my team going forward. I want Jed Spence to be given an opportunity. You know, sometimes the fans know better than the managers. And in this case, I feel like I know better than Conte. What is he bloody waiting for? We rolled over like a sack of potatoes and let Arsenal just kick us up the tushy. It was a joke thing. Like, I can't even, do you know what I mean? I can't even say anything apart from it was rubbish. Man's having to wear black, like Men in Black because of the rubbish on the weekend.
Funeral. We sent him to a funeral.
You get
we
what
murdered
I'm saying?
him.
Yeah, we got smashed, so I've got nothing to say. But man, so sorry, man. Thank you, Mons, for
no problem, man.
I really want to come back, Casey. I know we didn't get to go toe to toe the way.
Don't worry, we'll talk, man.
Defo, man. You know, if there's a follow-up show this weekend, please, because
we'll let you get off easy. I know the real Deji in it. This is a very humble Deji in it. It's a very, very humble.
Bro, when I'm top of the table, literally, man, them have to be humble. Like, you can't come with vim when I'm top. Like, it's a. Remember,
but listen, Deji, thank you so much. Is there any way let the people know where they can find you, and then obviously.
Yeah, please. You see me on One Touch at the moment and Paxton Road. I'm also going to be launching something hopefully on Wednesday, Deji Spurs. So please subscribe. You know, one of the only Tottenham fans who's pumping his chest fighting for his club. Although I don't know why I'm fighting, because after that debacle on the weekend, man, I can't lie, man's bubble's been burst a bit, but we'll see what go on after this weekend, hopefully.
No worries, man. All right, man. Take care, Deji. Thank you.
Bro. Take care.
Take care, bro.
All right. Now, of course.
Whoa. Before you start, can I be at the top, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Kaz is on the way in a second. So at least I've given Corey backup in it. Like, I didn't need to do that.
Have backup.
I've given him backup, like, because where you're going, you're gonna fucking need it.
He's gonna need that one. You're gonna need that one still.
Serious backup. You know what I'm saying? We were
saying.
saying.
I'll be Haaland, you be Foden. We need to question them.
Haaland, say nothing. Give me a second.
I want answers.
How about this? We were wondering who's this gonna be? Was it gonna be Pep or was it gonna be Ten Hag? Who was going to be doing the splits for the man? Who was it going to be? Who was it going to be?
That's 10 Hag. 10 Hugs.
You see it? You see it? Now, there's something I want to talk about in Man United, yeah? Like, before we get into the Hattie, the defense, Varane, this defensive partnership that was supposed to be the best in the league so far, getting into all the combined 11s that I've seen. Every combined 11 I've seen Varane and Martinez, by the way. Every single one I've seen. So I want to talk about what I want to talk about is in real time. Why is it that over the last 5-6 years, Man United get their annual spanking? They get their annual back shots. It might be. And you see these back shots, bro. Last year, it was Liverpool that gave you the back shots. This year, it was City that gave you the back shots. The year before that, he was like in the last 4 or 5 years, I think under Mourinho, the most you maybe hold was 4. And I think
Brentford gave them back shots.
No, but obviously, but I'm saying like Brentford is an anomaly, isn't it? That's an anomaly. Fair. It's a massive
is it?
Anomaly.
They lost to Sheffield not too long ago.
Brentford is an anomaly. We'll be cool with that.
Montel, these men have been holding the 4s. Montel, you think this is an anomaly, G?
But bro,
in the last 3 years, these men have held 4 like 6-7 times, fam.
Bro, it's mad. And even in this new regen of Casemiro, Eriksen, Varane, who's reborn now, you know, where's all the talking now? Martinez, like, bro, how is it every season? There's like, bro.
Remember player of the month, Rashford.
Bro, the only team that I see holding more back shots is Southampton, bro, because they get their 9-0 every couple of years.
Yeah, man, they hold strong.
They average 9-0, but like with these man, it's never respectable. But the worst thing is because Martial got a brace. And flipping Anthony scored a banger. Man, them are go whining like, oh, you know,
it's all good.
The score more respectable. It's more respectable. Wait till you know these man buck Arsenal. Wait till these man buck Liverpool. Wait till these man buck Tottenham. Wait till they buck Chelsea. You man, that's not what I want to hear. This is a derby. These man are your most fiercest rivals on a local thing. If Arsenal was 6-1 up against Tottenham, we will. Oh, it's world war, bro. It's world war. Tottenham was 6-1 against Arsenal. It's world war, bro. This is not a derby that should ever be. There should never be 6 goals on one side in a derby of 2 top-tier teams, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it should never be that.
No, but one time, take this in, yeah? I've seen Man U fans also tweet, yeah? The Man U fans have been tweeting, you know, if you told me at the beginning of the season that I would beat Liverpool and Arsenal and still lose to City after scoring 3 goals, I'll take it.
Yeah, of course, bro.
I did, man. Get me.
No, it is. As I said, you see the Man U better then. I'm gonna. Like, how about this, Casey? I'm gonna give you, and you're not gonna want to hear this. And this is a bit mad, isn't it?
Guys, don't say anything. Don't say anything, guys. Don't say anything. Just let them finish. Let them finish.
It's past 8 p.m. Casey. It's past 8 p.m. So the watershed's done now. So now man can use the language. You see, Man U. It's like you man are the baddies.
Casey, by the way.
You man are the baddies, yeah. And it's like because you scored your 3 goals when they took off everyone. It's like you know them jelly that go missionary because I'm pretty, but you still hold your back shots. But you're telling me
bare back shots.
Like, bro.
You lot held bare back shots. I can't lie.
Hold on. I'm telling you, Casey, the Man United are literally the one guy that goes, nah, missionary because I'm pretty.
Martinez, that little pretty thing.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Martinez, that little pretty thing.
Bro,
Casey, yeah. Let me put this straight. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, Casey's the only one in here that has every right to have chest and can do.
Correct.
So, yeah. I'll come correct to that one.
There's no we're talking about.
Stop, because everything you do, you try to reference it back to Liverpool or something to do with Liverpool about rivals. Don't matter where it don't matter, bro. You're coming with chest against my team, my brother. So let's get it back to your team. All right. Okay, that's nice. And guess what? And guess what? We're still above you and we still beat you. How about that? You know what? You held a hat-trick. No, wait. One sec. Once you had your time, let me have my time. Right?
We haven't. No. This is not your time. It's not your time.
It's my time. It was 1 year.
Your time ain't done yet. Your time ain't done yet.
At the end of this month.
After this.
No. I'm still gonna do it regardless. This is Bigsixbants. I told you I own this show. So, anyways, long story short,
nothing, fam.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Anyways, I keep telling you, man. And let me tell you now, yeah. Months. 1, we're still above you. 2, you've got to go to Arsenal, not confident. You got to go to City yourself, not confident. Yeah, we might have held smoke 6-3. That might have held smoke, but guess what? We're still above you. So you want to come with all this? Oh man,
you fucking still going on about that?
Here we go. Yeah, you have to deflect the thing that you're a deflection man, just like Van Dijk and Trent when it comes to abuse. That when they have shit performances.
Oh, Van Disney. I've got words. Well, when we talk about Montel's team, we'll talk in it. But Van Disney needs a bench.
But what we're talking about, man, we're on the topic right now is Manchester United versus Manchester City.
We got smoke. But what else you want to say? I tell you, man, again and again. Look. You had us in the first half. We won in the second. I don't care. I'll come on a shameless thing and say we're still above Liverpool and we won in the second half. Fine,
in reality, in reality, we didn't play. Obviously, we didn't play amazing. We got smacks, played out the park. Be real, yeah. We're coming up against a City team that's everyone could confidently say this season's their arguably biggest chance to win champs and Prem at the same time. Yeah, we got hit hard. I'll be real. The team came into it naive. Ericsson and McTominay, that little duo.
We didn't come into naive. We got
scared,
bro. We got, brother. Our team got scared, bro. They were scared. Even our manager even said, "Yeah, I don't know why my team wasn't running hard enough. I don't know this, that, and the other." They were like, "Why are they playing like this?"
City was so good, you didn't even bother playing.
No. Wait. This is what I'm saying. You don't agree though. Like Man United were bad, but City weren't all that either. If we're really deep in it,
they gave away position.
That's
I lie.
But that's crazy. How you let them score 6 then?
Every goal was because we gave them too much respect with a deep line. We could have played a lot higher.
You know, Varane and Martinez were there for 6 goals. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you press up higher, Munch, you know, I'm sorry, yeah, but if you allow Foden to play or anyone a free role, yeah, why would you allow them so much space to have a free role? So he came off Malacia, did his own thing. So why are you playing the deep line then? Go higher. You got an extra man at the left, yeah. Go higher. Don't allow him 3-0. If he wants to do 3-0, let them do that at the halfway line instead. Not in your own box, bro. Like the low got as soon as he got a yellow, because you know Michael Oliver always, you know this monster as well, fam, as your own team, and Casey.
Yeah, no, I think the yellow was a bit mad. I think the yellow was a bit mad.
After that, can you man not agree? Yeah. Imagine against Grealish or a Luis Diaz or a Grealish. Imagine getting a card against a saucy player that wins fouls on a regs, Martinelli even on a regs. You're going to be shook for the whole game, bro. You're going to get sent off. Now I'm a bitch. Now he's a bitch. That's what Delo, he went to bitch mode. This is what I mean about Delo as well, by the way. I don't know if I can rate my man because it's games like this where I want to really rate a fullback to see if he can cut the mustard. But the whole team didn't cut the mustard. Even Sancho could have passed the ball, bro. I big up the boss, by the way. Love you. Subscribe to Never Foul. But what's it called? But what I'm trying to get is I'm not trying to defend my team because my team was atrocious. Let's get this right, bro. The butcher's knife was blunt. Everything was dead. Like it wasn't even Martinez. That out of back four, Martinez wasn't really the issue, fam. They just hurt us down those flanks massively.
These are always gonna go for Martinez, isn't it? Because obviously
they didn't know, but it wasn't. Martinez, it was Varane, bro. Varane and Martinez. Varane was the one that got destroyed the most, bro. But then again, when you got KDB,
that's what I was gonna say. If you want.
Let me just read out the super chat.
My bad.
The boss says, "Well gone, people. Passing visit. Tell Cass to stop defending the team when they got battered." You already know what it is, man. But make sure we do smash a like. Thank you very much for the super chat, the boss. Take care. Hope you're taking care of yourself and all that good stuff. What was I gonna say? Yeah, in terms of the defensive partnership with Manchester United, I don't even think it was as a unit. It was more so individually. Like you see De Bruyne's third goal, brilliant pass. Let's not take away that is a quality assist, but Varane has to throw his body at that. And
he was injured though. No, he was injured. He was injured. No, see that ball that smacked his ankle. He couldn't. They had to take him straight. No, don't do that. You man, if you man are defenders, are you man defenders? Are you man defenders?
Bro,
I'm a right back.
When it comes to football, you're right back. All right, cool. I'm serious, bro. When I go into tackle, I don't come out. I go straight into challenges. I don't care. When that ball smacks your foot, yeah, and it bends and you land on it, that's a sore one. Not injury, but it's a sore one for the full game.
I know it's sore, but my problem is Varane is injury prone from the jump. We know this.
He's not injured for next week, Evan, by the way. No, but he's not injured for next week. It was a mad sore.
I don't really rate Varane like this whole hype around the Lisandro Martinez Varane combination. It's all, in my opinion, it's just all.
Endo, don't do
like
that.
It's
either,
not
bro.
great.
I even said on my own channel, Pep, if you was there yesterday, go on it if you want to. Or Never a Foul. My stream yesterday, Daps. I apologize, bro. Like I said, look, I was wrong in it. Everyone gets predictions wrong. Don't go on like you, man.
The butcher.
Listen, do you know all I want to make the butcher? That one.
I apologize for my wrong. But guess what, though? Yeah, bro. But guess what, though? Casey was wrong about the Man United Arsenal game, bro. Man had to hold his head in shame, fam. Some man don't even turn up to streams.
I hear it. Big up me for turning up.
You see that?
Again, there's bare.
Yeah, no, big up for turning up.
My thing, bro. I always put a positive spin. Marcel came back. That's my positive, fam. We won the second half. That's my positive. Things changed.
I agree. You go, Casey. Missionary because I'm pretty.
You know how down bad that
is. What are you not expecting us to be though? Are you not expecting us to be the moping?
I want some analysis of the game, G. You're telling me about you won.
Did I give you some analysis? Did I not just give you some analysis, bro?
I'm talking about both of you. Corey, you're talking about Martial coming on and bagging two. City took off. City. No, you just when he said Martial, you was nodding your head like this. So don't do that, right?
He did change the game, though. He did change the game because
I looked my head about
they took off their team. They took their foot off the gas. It was 4-0 at half time.
Let me finish, Casey. Let me finish. It was 6-1. I nodded my head at Martial because, as you guys already know, Casey and Montel, Martial is my favorite player in that team. Yes or no? And second of all, Casey and Montel, yeah, the first thing I said is, like, we played poorly. We got outplayed. We weren't running. Like, these guys were all over us the whole game. Like we came there very poorly. I said naive. Kaz didn't even think so. Kaz just thought that we were just scared. Yeah, we played bad, and I can admit that. But all in all, if I'm being honest, I never thought we was actually gonna go to City and get a win. I never ever thought that.
All right. Corey, let me break this down.
That's the difference between you.
Let me break this down. Yeah.
No,
there is dignity. No. There's a way of going
where our clubs are at. Our club is not where your club is at this moment in time. Don't go on.
Whose club? Where's whose club's at? Where's Montel's club?
Listen. I don't know a club that can spend 90 million, 60 million, 60 million, 50 million. Because again, as I said, let's not act like you guys had a good enough team. I wouldn't say you'd go and get a result. None of us rival fans knew Manchester United was going to get a win at this game.
What, because you spent 50 million, 60 million, 60 million. Is that what you're trying to go on? Now you're going on our transfer?
No. Drop your guard.
Bro, why did you guys always
drop your guard. There's a way to go out when it comes to facing teams like this. I think even at 3-0, someone needed to get hooked off or shut up shop to make this less embarrassing than it was. At the end of the day, the subs were made too late. Obviously, I understand McTominay was playing well, and he maybe deserved.
Yeah, that's by the way. I know what you're gonna say here, and you're right. See that stuff there? You should know. I'm playing City, bro. Like, you should have recognized a lie. No word of a lie. I get it. You don't want to mess up the dressing room, but you should have known. It's like, bro, I'm playing City. I wouldn't even have took off Scott McTominay in the end. You know what I took off? Bruno, bro. I would have been like, no. So after the second goal, after that second goal went in, yeah, I would have hooked off either Bruno or Sancho, one or the other. And I would have been, I said, fuck it, Marcel, you go up front. Marcel goes up front. Yeah, you go left, Rashford. I'm not getting battered by this. Casemiro, you're going in. We're going in as a pivot, and we're going to put Eriksen as an attacking mid, bro, because you know what? We can hit them on the counter still. We got a hold up player now. Akanji, they knew, bro, when you put Rashford up front, by the way, you know what he's going to do in it. You know he's going to run in behind.
Run in behind. Just going
to run. Runner kind of thing, yeah.
Rubbish
but with Marcel, you got a couple things to think about now. Like, he's running in behind, he's holding up the ball as he was evidently doing as well, giving off passes. Not saying he's the greatest player in the world, but that's the difference between a good striker and a recognized striker and a non-recognized striker. But he hasn't played games in time, bro, and he comes with 2 goals and 2 quality goals that you could say. Actually, the second goal was good because why I say the second goal was good, yeah, is because I don't really see Marcel waiting to pounce on the ball off the man. Do you know what I mean? Like, just waiting for it. I never seen it. He's usually in the middle of the box in the penalty spot, rather than actually waiting for the ball to see if a chance comes. Anthony's goal was quality. Go watch the goal. It wasn't a counter attack. We played them, regardless if they took off players or not. I don't care. We still played ball. There's still evidence there. We didn't put. What I like about the team, again,
there's no evidence. This is weird. Yeah, I'm gonna call you the white tie because.
But you know what it is? Because all my team can do, all I can do as Man United. Yeah, you want me to sit here and cuss my team and be sad and be angry for views, for likes, for laughs, and all this shit. But there's no point with me. You know why? Yeah, it's because I believe in my manager, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, we didn't hold our heads down in shame and feel like rolled over 6-0. We actually went out there, regardless of what team they got. This is Pep's 6th season, bro. This is our 8th game. Went out there instead of against Brentford, not do shit. The team's changed a little bit. We went out there and we said, you know what, fuck it, let's just go for it. Then we saw Anthony driving at a man. All after how long? Like, do you know what I mean? Sancho, I don't know why he didn't get hooked off earlier, but it doesn't matter, bro. That's the positives I see. Now I've got a striker returning, a recognized one that we can. I don't know if we can rely on.
But you conceded 6 goals. That's what I'll be.
Yeah, no. I'm sure my manager can go and address that because I believe what he done after Brentford and that's it.
Adjust that
because I think this is the thing where you kind of just go on to the next game and forget this happened thing. It's not about addressing. You just kind of have to sweep that under the rug.
It's a bit like Klopp, bro. It's a bit like Klopp. Klopp's got one tactic. Klopp's got one tactic, yeah. Now Klopp's a bit naive, yeah. He don't have a tactic against Brighton. When you're 3-2 up, you think. No. Shush. I'm gonna do this thing, yeah, because this is.
What have I walked into?
No. Because we're talking about Man United game, but I'm saying it's a bit like Klopp. It's a bit like Klopp.
These people down there in the table were just arguing.
He's got one. The difference is he's got one tactic, bro. Press, attack, bro. After 3-2 against Brighton, you should have sat back, soaked up pressure, and done your thing and got the win. But no, he went out there and decided to go attack, fam. This is why he's failing, bro. Now you, man, might have to do a thing, yeah, where you might have to look at you lot have to. He has to somehow find a solution for that kind of stuff in terms of shoring up that defense because the attack looks alright. To be fair, still.
Wait, what's this Jay Lings guy?
Liverpool, bro.
Wait, Montel. Sorry, I'm seeing this comment from Jay Lings. We bagged 3 and no one bags 3 against City. I swear Newcastle did.
Literally, Newcastle bagged 3 against City.
I think against a makeshift
like Villa scored 2.
These City fans
stop doing that.
Bro. Back shots from every.
Okay, Villa, it doesn't even matter, right? Yeah. My point is. Yeah.
Haaland is the truth, bro. At the end of the day, that man is the truth, fam, and no one's stopping him. Bro,
okay, that's for you to say. I don't believe that's true, but if you believe it, no one can
man's got
stop
17
him,
goals after 8 games, bro. And you know how many? What's top guy?
He has 14 after 8. He has 14 after 8 in the league.
Okay, then. No. Oh, in total, I'm sorry, in total, fam. Like 9 or 10 games, fam.
Oh, in total, it's 17 after 11. Yeah, after 11.
Basically, yeah. What was the top? By the way, so 14 or 15 in the league now, yeah. Let's call it that. Yeah. How many was scored last season? Top goal scorer.
22. He was a top goal. 23.
He was a top goal scorer. 23. Bro, 23 after 36. Bro, there's another 28 games to go in the league, fam. And you're telling me he's not going to bag only 10, bro?
I don't care. I'm not talking about. We're not talking about Haaland. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm saying he's the truth.
He can be stopped.
Sorry, man. We
knew this was going to happen, innit? I had a feeling I was going to walk in today. Madison bagged, by the way. I knew this was going to walk. I'm not illegally putting on my TV. Legally, I'm putting on my TV. But yeah, and I knew we was going to walk into this today and say, like, you know, Haaland's this, Haaland's that, kind of as almost a blanket, like a blanket for you, man. Shitness, bro. Obviously, Haaland is he's on God tier levels right now. We can all expect him to maybe do that against every team. It can happen to anyone with this quality of City. But let's just look at things from a different angle. City were missing Player of the Year Rodri. Yeah, Player of the Year. They're missing Rodri. They were missing Laporte.
It don't matter.
They were missing stop. They were missing Diaz.
It don't matter.
Yeah, Walker came off at half time.
It doesn't matter.
No, but Walker's playing dusty, in my opinion.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Either way,
it doesn't matter.
Either way, it does. No, stop this. Stop saying
it doesn't matter.
It does.
Because when City take, because Gundogan isn't suspect.
Stop getting rattled. Listen to what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter, bro. They know
what I'm saying. Kaz, you're literally playing into Montel's hand. In reality, everybody knew.
Listen to if you're gonna let people speak, let people speak. Seriously, let people finish. What I'm saying is they're missing a catalogue of defenders. This wasn't City's best back line, and the reason why some of you thought you could get a draw out of this game was because that City's back line could probably have got at. Let's be honest, that is a back line that can get got at. It's that simple. When Corey saw Rodri wasn't playing, he FaceTimed me. When Kaz saw Man City's lineup, his shoulders went up a little bit in our stream. Let's not act stupid here. That back line was queffable. Obviously, City will just outscore you. We're not disputing that.
That's what they did.
Outscore teams, yeah. But at the end of the day, their back line could have got at, and it's more embarrassing that these men took their foot off this. 2-0. Harvey Barnes. Next one.
I can't be bothered to watch it now.
Yeah, 2 goals, 2 minutes. And now it's like, obviously, I understand some City fans are a bit iffy about Akanji. And obviously, Ake is probably a guy where he kind of just has to come in and fill in until the other man get fit. Cool. But at the end of the day, bro, you got Said saw no Rodri and Akanji and started laughing, fam. You see what I'm saying?
Man. That's why I'm talking about me, bro. Bro. You know what? Yeah, let me segue into this, yeah, because at the end of the day, yeah, if you or any other man saw City, Liverpool, or anyone, if they had an injury to Van Dijk or Salah, bro, of course you're gonna be like, yes, I think we got a chance, or yes, this is even better, or yes, anyone's gonna have that reaction.
It's making it worse. This is why I'm saying, like, with this type of loss.
Stop playing the advocate, bro, because it's at the end of the day, every man is shameless, on this channel right now as we speak. Don't say you talk all man sense, fam.
I'm not shameless. Okay. I'm not shameless.
You said Rashford is better than Neymar. Don't give me that shit. Anyways, on this channel alone.
Wait, who said that?
I'm still not like you and shameless. Can I go?
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm speaking. Thank you. Anyways,
just go after. Go on.
I'm trying to get at, yeah. It don't matter what happens, whether you're shameless, you want to talk sense or anything. I like that, bro. If it's the same thing for any fan, fam. Yeah, if you saw major injuries to key players like Daps and everyone, when they said, "Oh, you know what?" Because Rashford was possibly out and Marcel, they're like, "Yeah, there's going to be a slapping before the game happened." But when they see Rashford and Marcel as fit for the game, yeah, they're going to be like, "Oh shit, maybe they might have a chance, bro." It's the same. It's the same thing. So it don't matter who's out. By the end of the day, Pep is Pep. He's got the squad he's got, which is quality. Yeah, they had a makeshift back four, and you said the one to get out. It did get out, but only in the second half, and maybe when they relaxed a bit as well. So what happened? And they just outscored us majorly, and we got stacked, fam.
No, they didn't just outscore you, bro. They fucked you up, bro. It wasn't an outscoring team. They were 6-1 up. It wasn't. And it wasn't.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah, Cash. You're choosing your words.
It's missionary because I'm pretty thing. It's not it, bro.
What were you expecting, Monto? Seriously, what was you expecting? Last season, we lost like 10-0 aggregate to you, man. Basically, like 9-0 aggregate to City. Like we were losing loads of games. We've added 4 people to this team. 4 people. Added 4 people. And some people have done better than the others. Some people have
added 4 people.
But there's still major
inconsistencies.
Casemiro, Anthony. Who else?
Eriksen.
In there. Eriksen, Martinez. That's already 5.
Who did you say?
I did a few. I said Eriksen, Martinez, Malacia, Anthony, and Casemiro.
Yeah, 5 players, but that doesn't change the squad, though, man.
Anyway, nobody's saying that. Okay, see that Monto.
I get what you're talking about, though.
Listen to what people are saying. You told me to listen to you. Now you listen to me. As I was saying, Montel, yeah, there's major inconsistency in this team. Everybody knew this. Yes, I'm not saying that losing 6.
No. Don't do that. Everybody knew this. Because you was going on like you was back. No, because you're lying, bro. You're lying. You're lying.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Guess what? And guess what? Next City derby, I'll also come with chest.
Bro, either way, losing 6-3 in any derby is a travesty. Like, it's absolutely embarrassing. And that's why we needed to go back and look at ourselves. It's embarrassing. But, Monto, at the same time, we're literally trying to build something. These guys are a well-oiled machine. If we came against the same Liverpool side that was playing just as well last season, we probably would have shipped another 4. If we're being real, that's the reality of it.
That's not the energy you were showing when you played that. I don't believe you guys would have been privy to that because again, before the game, this isn't the energy you man had. This isn't the energy.
Literally, there was no humility.
I'm not saying you're going out there to
humility.
Like,
what do you think Everton think when they're coming against you?
Bro, Everton and Liverpool
to go and win.
Exactly.
Bro, Everton think they can win the game, G.
Bro, Everton come out and play me every time, bro. I'll be honest. Bro, we don't even beat Everton 6-0, 6-1. 6.
Okay,
and that's
why I said we need to go back and have a look at ourselves because it's not right. We shouldn't have lost that. But Monto, you're asking me why was I thinking that we was going to win the game beforehand?
I've never said that. I've never said that. Not once this game have I said that.
Bro. Either way, yeah. Before the game, we're always going to think we're going to win. We're like. As a football fan,
I said we were going to draw, by the way. I didn't say we was going to win. I didn't say we was going to win, by the way.
Bro, I think Man United.
I expected a draw, blood.
That's just me being a fan. That's just me being a fan of the club.
Deluded.
No one predicted 6. No one expected 6.
But when they get fucked up, when they shipped 6, I knew it was gonna happen. What? I've got to hold that.
As a fan, I've got to hold that. I'll be real. I've got to hold that. That's the reality of it. I've got to hold that. But, bro, like this team is always going to be inconsistent right now. We've added 5 people. Yeah, one.
Yeah, we did. I did anyway.
Yeah, one in Casemiro that hasn't even started a Premier League game yet. Brother hasn't started a Premier League game yet. Malacia and Martinez came in and done well. Anthony,
he was man of the match in the Champions League final.
I'm happy that he's there, but
no, wait, Monta, I've got something for Corey after because I just need to.
Just all in all, yeah. We're building something, innit? I'm not mad.
Then if that's the case, Corey, please be quiet. going forward. I don't want to hear about Anthony. I don't want to hear when Rashford scores a goal. I don't want to hear because you're building something. You're building something, right? Because I don't want to hear. One second.
I've got a question for you next.
If you've got chest, Corey, if you've got chest, it's facts, bro. If you've got chest, if you've got chest when you win, then you also need to be able to accept when you lose. I don't want to hear that we're building something. It's all right to have this. It's all right. We're building something. You know, we're not the same as City. We can't compete. We're just a small little Man United trying to. I said we was getting grabbed for that.
Did you hear?
I did hear, bro. Of course I did. And you just said to me that you're building something. You're gonna have inconsistency. Then why are you talking about your 4-game unbeaten streak like you're the hot new stuff on the block? Like Lisandro Martinez and Varane is the hot new stuff on the block. I don't get it.
Listen to what I said. I said we lost. We shipped 6. We've got to hold that. Did you not hear that? Like you heard certain parts of what I say.
I don't want to hear it.
The whole thing. Madison's got a free kick
again.
Yeah, this is getting silly.
Needed that. Casey, I fucking needed that.
But you know the question. I've got a question for Monts then, because Monts will know this. Actually, Corey will probably know this. So when you were streaming last year, when Bigsixbants was created and everything, yeah, was there no hype or nothing like that around Casey and Arsenal?
What do you mean hype?
So that's like what my man's trying to say. I don't want it when you're building something. I don't want to hear no this that. Was Casey not doing exactly the same thing with Arsenal while they are on this process, as they say as well?
Can I wait? Let me answer that. Let me answer that.
Actually, Ladimus, you know more about Arsenal fans than everyone.
There was hype from Casey and Piers. And you know what? The exact same thing he's saying to Corey right now is what Corey said to them last year. So let's be consistent with it. Let's accept it.
Thank you.
Man United.
Thank you.
Man United. No, I'm saying that. Okay, Man United. I expected them to lose to Man City. I thought it'd be 3-1. Haaland would get a goal or maybe a brace. But I expected a performance from Man United. Like the scoreline is mad, but it's kind of like a weird anomaly. The bigger thing is that there was no fight. There was no performance. If you guys played better, I don't think you lose 6-3. Like I think that's the main thing coming from this. There wasn't a performance. And also another takeaway to take from this is that Man City are just vastly superior to everyone in the league. Their bench players, Akanji and Ake, are still better than majority of what we have in this league. Rodri didn't play this game in DM, and yet they're still better than what we have in this league. Like, I just think like the 2 hat-tricks and stuff is mad, yes, but like realistically, it kind of is what it is. United are still building something, they're doing well and stuff like that, but I guess this is what happens when you speak too soon. If you speak too soon and you get a bit gassed, whether rightfully or wrongfully, if things don't turn out the way you think they will, you will get backlash. It happened last year with Chelsea fans. It happened last year with Arsenal fans when they didn't make top 4. It's happening now with United just because they're losing 1 game. Like, I don't think it's necessarily that big of a deal. The bigger problem is not performing. The players should have performed. Yeah, like I think from a United perspective, your biggest issue should be players not performing.
Your biggest issue is your next game. You better win that.
There was no real fight. And also the fact you guys scored 3 mainly due to the fact of in the second half, City just took their foot off the gas and they made a lot of subs that like they brought in the likes of Cole Palmer.
And then that's on Pep then.
Had no DM.
And Gomez. Yeah, who's that left back? Allow me, man.
Again, but mainly due to the fact that
you laugh now. We got an assist though.
But again,
I'm not saying he's not going to be a baller, but this is my point. They're bringing on youngsters, and you lot are like, we won the second half.
Hold on. It was mainly due to the fact that they were so far. It was due to the fact that they were so far ahead anyway that it didn't matter. Winning 6-1 or winning 6-3 doesn't make that much of a difference to them. It doesn't.
The goal difference it does because it can matter. It can matter towards the end of
when City score like on average 3 goals a game.
You think this season, the way Liverpool have been, City can lose the league to goal difference? No. So it's not going to matter.
Yeah, but everything else can.
It's literally that.
Was it not only last year where I think?
I know you're making yourself feel better, but it's affected your goal difference.
Yeah, exactly. So let me go on this. I swear it was only last year. I think West Ham. I think if they won, we would have been stuck on the same points, but they would have beat us in goal difference, putting us even worse down to the Europa Conference. And that's even worse, and got banded even more. So goal difference for us right now.
But we're talking about the goal difference. That's for you, not City. City doesn't matter. They score too many goals.
Why would I care about City's goal? I'm talking about my club.
That's what you just mentioned. Like, does it matter if they won 6-3?
Guys, I was talking about City winning 6-1 and winning 6-3. It's not much of a.
Go on, Lingard. Lingard stinks.
It does. It does, because you would have been back to the whole 6-1 thing back in Old Trafford. All this shit.
So what? Only United fans really care about that. No one else cares about that.
Yeah, but we don't need you to care about that, my brother. I'm telling you that now. Of course we're going to care more, because it saves faces a little. It saves face a little bit at the end of the day. It does.
This is what we mean. But is this how far we have fallen from grace? Like. Actually, let me ask you a question.
And now you're struggling.
Because here's I want to go through somebody's comments in a second. Wait, months. So I can get through these comments quickly. Go on, bro. I need to get through these comments.
I've got a question, and for Corey as well. When you guys beat Arsenal 3-1, and Arsenal fans were saying we played well, what were your thoughts on that?
And they did play well. They didn't play bad, did they? I said it was always Arteta's
a bit naive.
You agree they played well, even though they lost 3-1.
Casey, I dare you lie. Casey. I dare you lie.
I haven't said anything, bro.
Answer
his question.
This question is for you as well, Corey.
I said yes, we beat you, but if I'm being real, the way Arsenal plays is way more sustainable than Man United right now.
No. I'm talking about in that game. In the game, I was sitting with bro. In the game, I was sitting with my brother. I was gassed when we scored. I was jumping up and down. My question is, when United won 3-1 and Arsenal fans were saying, "But we played well," did you accept that from Arsenal fans?
No.
That they played well.
Yeah.
They lost.
No, you didn't.
You didn't.
No. You didn't accept it. You heard it, but you were still verbaling me like you was better.
No one said that. But no one said that Arsenal didn't play well.
No, but you not believe you was better than me because you beat me.
They weren't efficient, bro. You had 15 shots.
Stop doing that.
You was even on stream, bro. I don't remember being on stream with you on that.
My point is the way.
Sir Man go missing.
My point is the way Arsenal fans said we lost 3-1, but we played well. Is the way United fans are trying to act as if you won the second half and we scored 3 goals against City. No one else will. It's the exact same thing.
I accepted that they played well. That's why I said I'm gonna get on to you lot, because yes, you lost against me. Like, that's the rivalry. I'm gonna get on to you because of that. But if I'm being real, yeah, you guys played very well, and it's way more sustainable than what we've got right now. That's exactly what I said to my brother after the game straight away.
The difference is Arsenal play good football. No, Arsenal play good football, but they didn't play efficiently enough.
Let me get to some of these comments. Because some of these comments are very bad.
Not backing it. Casey, you made me sick.
Hold on.
You actually made me sick.
Hold on.
You made me sick.
So, let me just So, Endo says, but Corey, I thought Eric Ten Hag made you man stronger defensively. Why are you holding 6? These United fans are brainwashed. I mean,
this is my point.
Just to make something clear, has told me that Darlow was arguably the top 3 right backs in Europe on form.
I didn't say that. Yeah, he is though, and he still is.
Yeah.
On
no, he's not.
My brother told me. I didn't. No, I said arguably. So go tell me number 5. Go tell me number 5.
No, but Kaz, what I'm saying.
I'll give you. I'll tell you 3 right now.
You're not in context much. You're doing this thing, when I said I don't even rate the low, bro. So don't do that.
I know, but but this is with context to this comment. I'm hearing Eric Ten Hag has made Varane, Malacia, Martinez, like the Man United's best thing right now is their defense. That's all I've been hearing.
Okay, and it's easy reason behind that, because we're human beings, and we're gonna think of it what we see, right? Statistically, bro. Don't do that, because the way we think is different, bro. It wasn't just.
Wait, a man called him Short Tines.
Anyways, long story short,
I can't wait to.
Wait, one sec. If your club now, wait, one sec. If your club now, whoa. We get everyone gets things wrong, of course. So don't try to do that. Like, because if your club, whether it's Casey, whether it's Chelsea, your club goes from being shit, conceding bare goals like they did against Brentford and Brighton, And in your club, somehow, in the last 4 Premier League games, 5 Premier League games, whatever, conceded 2 goals in 500, 600 minutes. You're also going to believe that you've shown
Liverpool and Arsenal.
You're gonna also no, don't do that, Prime. You're just deluded.
No, I wouldn't.
Anyway, even if you do that, if you watch the game, when you watch the games, when you actually watch the games fully, not highlights, bro, you get to watch it and see how decent and how good the defense actually was. Of course, you're going to believe that because of the evidence based on statistics as well, and that you don't really see clubs getting chances against your goal. Yeah, you're gonna also believe that your defense is being shaped up. Am I wrong?
Put the blame on me. Put the blame on me.
Because we're humans as well, fam. We're gonna get stuff wrong because
I'm only human. After all, don't put the blame on me.
Oh damn! Right, so next week, so this week when we come back on stream, whether it's next week and that, Arsenal play Liverpool. It's gonna be the chop and change thing all the time.
Arsenal there's gonna be no chopping and changing.
No, there is. Don't do that.
There's no chopping and changing.
So anyway,
of course I do. I show up. Don't you worry.
Yeah, when you win.
Let me just get to some of the comments in it because as I said, there was a few viable comments in there. So we was talking about Corey mentioned obviously Casemiro not playing that much. Dap says Casemiro isn't ready. Akanji was our centre back, both being in the league the same time.
They had no, but they had no choice.
That's such crap. That is.
Why is Casemiro not ready, Corey? By the way, why is Casemiro not ready? By the way,
I wasn't actually finishing that, and I was only saying because Corey, I think I don't know if it's a fitness thing or whatever, maybe whatever it is. Ten Hag is a new manager, and obviously Casemiro got the man of the match in the Champions League final no more than 4 months ago when the season started, a couple months before the season started. And obviously, if you are getting man of the match in the biggest game in club football, surely you can walk into a struggling Manchester United side who don't have. Who have been crying out for
it wasn't struggling.
Hold on. You have been crying out for a DM. You have been crying out for a DM for the last 7 years.
All right, cool. 1, he wasn't fit when he came to Man United. 2, he wasn't registered for Liverpool in time. 3, Scott McTominay played and he played very well against Liverpool. Did he not?
Yeah.
4, he went on to Leicester and pretty much away, was it Leicester away or Southampton, and put in pretty much a man of the match performance. Whatever happened next against Arsenal, he's based on Scott McTominay. Weirdly enough, somehow he put in great performances. Casemiro still isn't that fit up to speed. That's why he kept bringing him on.
McTominay is back. I'll give you that.
The difference between putting an Akanji in is because they got Stones, Laporte, and Diaz all out at the time. Diaz was a bit of a surprise.
Not out.
No, they are out, bro. They're injured.
Diaz isn't injured. Diaz just wasn't.
Why didn't he play?
Bro, they played Ake and Akanji for pace.
Okay.
They just played for pace.
And why would you pick your 4th choice centre back or 3rd choice, whatever you want to call it, over my man?
Because
he was
Pep
obviously
knows
not fit already.
all that Rashford can do.
That's fine.
Rashford is going to run, and
that's Pep. And that's Pep. He got put in because they pretty much had no choice. I'd like to think Akanji is up above Ake in the list of centre backs to be starting. That's why they both
started. G.
Diaz. Yeah. Oh my God, you're not listening, bro.
What are you talking about?
In the pecking order, Akanji's not 5th choice centre back. Ake is.
Yeah.
So he's gonna play. He played well in the man of the match, so of course he's gonna play the next match. He was always gonna get picked based on injuries. Casemiro didn't get picked. Again, I said it early in the stream. Again, listen, yeah. I said he should have probably been picked. This is a City game. It's a City, bro. He should have been picked. I think he's ready enough to be going now. He had a decent international spell. But same way, Scott McTominay also bossed it in his international game. So he's going to be picked on merit. And that was probably a bit of a mistake, maybe on the manager.
By the way, I just want to say one thing. This Akanji and Casemiro thing, yeah. I just looked and I knew it as well. I don't even know why I looked. Akanji's played 2 full games, 180 minutes. Casemiro's had 4 appearances, only played 82 minutes.
Okay.
But that's the point we're making. That's the point we're making, bro.
He wasn't fit because he hasn't been fit. When he came to Man United, he wasn't fit. You have to build a man up. You don't just throw him in when he's unfit. You can evidently see.
Where did the unfitness come from? Because he was on the bench at Real Madrid. He wasn't playing at Real Madrid, and
he was on the bench. He was on the bench. Again, he was on the bench because he wasn't fit.
No. Actually, even that. And he started for Brazil.
No, hold on.
My word, bro. He wasn't fit at Real Madrid on the bench. He came to Man United. He wasn't fit. He wasn't even registered.
wasn't on the bench for Real Madrid.
I think he played. He didn't even look. And if you look at him at Real Madrid game, I think he came in against. Who was it against? I can't remember who it was. Even then, you could even see for yourself he didn't look fit and ready. Even then, so what?
Go on. Anyway, again, world-class players given normal class standards. Again, I see it with Man United. It's a common trend now. Latimus, go on. What you gonna say?
He was playing for, or I think he played like one game for Real Madrid before he came, because Real Madrid had only played like 1 or 2 games before he went to Man United. So he had been playing games. Like and the only reason why he's been on the bench is because McTominay has been performing, which is fair enough.
Yeah,
like, that's a decision Ten Hag made. He went with someone who's been performing but is not good over a proven world-class DM.
That's why
I'm hearing top three DMs in the world,
which came in naive. Exactly why. Because we should have played Casemiro. I said from before that I wouldn't have started Bruno. I would have played Casemiro.
I just think Ten Hag is being Ten Hag's being naive. And he's running with what's been working, which at times, at times it works.
Casey's spitting. You're right, Casey, bro. You're right.
Like, but I feel like he's put too much trust in McTominay and these players that are just dead food. Like,
he did.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But my problem is Casemiro, since he's put on a Man United shirt, fit or not fit, has not looked good. He's looked
he hasn't.
a shadow.
He hasn't.
You see, once he came on this game, he was one of the better midfielders on our side.
Corey, shut up, man. Shut up.
When did Casemiro come on?
He came on like,
you know what minute?
60th minute.
Was that when City had made changes and they brought on the likes of Cole Palmer?
Yeah. Cole Palmer and the youth came on. Julian Alvarez.
When City took their foot off the gas.
Yes. He can only
play that doesn't make a difference. I'll be honest.
He can only play what's in front of him.
That doesn't make a difference.
What you expect him to do?
I say it again. Just like Varane last season. Just like Varane last season. World-class players getting middle-class standard. That's what it is in Man United.
You can't come on and put a 5 out of 10 and think I'm bigging you up, G.
But Varane's come in and all I hear is everyone else around him is shit. That's all I'm hearing. Like he did, like he's not a 5-time Champions League winner. Casemiro's coming
because it wasn't a 5 out of 10.
And I don't care what
wasn't a 5 out of 10.
So what, Corey? So what did Casemiro put in?
Casemiro's coming, and I don't care.
7.
Yes, he came. The second half. He came on the second half when it was cold in them.
Corey, let me finish. Corey, let me finish.
Oh, you're
weird.
biting.
You might keep biting. I don't understand. You keep biting. As I said, Casemiro's coming. I don't personally. It's probably on Ten Hag, and he's gone for the form players, which we've all collectively said that was the wrong thing to do. I don't care what form McTominay's in. You bring a player who's specifically in his position, top 3 in the world. You play them.
End of story. Bottom line.
That's why I said it was naive from the start.
He plays. And
Montel,
again,
Corey just said Casemiro had a 7 out of 10 performance.
But again, because context gets ignored and the bar is on the bar.
Then we can flip it then. Let's flip it. So you want to put price?
He literally in the Man United interview, they said to him, "How come you've moved to a team that's playing in the Europa League?" He said, "I've got enough Champions Leagues." He laughed. Cheapness, fam.
So we're saying we paid enough money for this. What's the point on money or based on this class?
Bro, it's a big.
It's a bit like paying 80 million for somebody, and not 85 million for somebody, and not starting them because their manager can't find a tactic for him.
Bro, do you think anyone can just go and get Casemiro, bro? He is a supreme elite player in his position.
And we got him, and you don't.
Because that reply makes any sense.
Yeah, because the man that you got can't even bench him for Brazil, bro. And the man you got up front can't even bench Richarlison, fam, in Brazil. What? So what now?
So okay.
What's some respect on it, fam?
We're talking about you right now.
Because you know what you're doing. You spent an hour talking on Man United, right?
Twist it into something else.
Exactly, bro. Let's talk on Liverpool. Let's talk on Liverpool now, then. Let's talk on the next.
Yeah, it's slightly Liverpool's time. Yeah.
Because he knows what he's doing, bro. Knows what he's doing. He's doing the fucking Grizz thing, fam.
You can have all the big questions.
He's doing the Grizz Khan thing, fam. Don't want to talk about his own club, fam.
Hold on. Myself, Casey, and Ladimus and Casey have hardly been able to get 3 to 4 sentences in without you lot biting and biting and
biting. Most of the talking, my brother, fam.
Again, we can't even finish now. You see what I'm saying? And
so
again, and again, everyone in the comments is saying again. Are we gonna let people speak?
Wait, one sec on this point. On this point, one sec. Sorry about this. Moradon, just because Jess raised her voice at me on terrace a little bit, yeah. Like I'm talking a little screeching thing, and I said loudy attitude, fam. Doesn't mean I have female as well, bro. Like people will come in and talk about female tendencies now. I saw that exact same comment, yeah, in a terrace thing. Don't do that, fam. I'm not having nobody talk to me in a way where they can raise their voice at man. Are you dumb?
Anyway,
never.
Anyway, as I said, everyone in the comments is saying it as well. It's not even that we're delaying and spending and trying to do this whole ha-ha thing at Man United. Of course, that is part of it. That is part of a section of the show. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to tell you, man, certain stuff. And you lot are trying to put the positive spin on it at times when we're trying to tell you lot something. And that's why certain things have been dragged out of what we're trying to say.
We need to calm down more on fam. Fucking DM me then, bro. DM me then, bro.
I beg you, tell me if I've been doing that. Because I'm looking through the chat now, and I haven't done
on this. Am I bugging?
I'm probably the only one looking through the chat. This is what you said to me, I can't see this, bro. I'm not seeing any of that, bro, because I haven't been. I've held accountability for the team. I said we were naive. We've came to it now. All in all, you're now saying we're naive.
It's at the back end of the conversation, bro. You said this at the back end of the conversation, and you said Casemiro's a 7 out of 10. Like I haven't even got to these lower parts of the conversation. Like when I was on the comments, bro, I was still on flipping Daps's comments when he was in the chat before. I didn't even get to like Clinical's comments. I missed out bare comments, bro. Literally with this whole positive spin shit. So it's not a thing where we're making this bare long. There's plenty of time for me to.
What positive spin are we putting on it?
Huh?
What positive spin? We're here holding accountability.
I'm not, as I said, man, I'm going to just go back and rewatch the video. Just go back and rewatch the video. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I will, Monto. I will.
You can say what you want to say, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, as I said, you man just don't know how to hold your licks. At the end of the day, you don't know how to hold your licks, fam. Like, it's fine.
Holding your licks,
bro. Don't know how to hold your licks, bro.
What do you want us to do? Like spread our butt cheeks and let you fuck us?
Like, that's what you did. That's what City done to you, bro. That's what City done to you, bro. Like,
exactly. To be honest, so I'm not gonna want it again. I'm not gonna want that again, am I? So I'm not gonna let you see
it. Corey, where is your self-respect on the pitch then? Like, this is my point. Look at all this anger, and where was that self-respect and passion? So then let's talk about individual players. You haven't spoke to me about no players. What happened with Sancho?
Shit, fam.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's talk about players. Sancho. What happened with Sancho? Because you told me Sancho's cooking this season, Corey.
Bro, we had a bad game.
Before we talk about Sancho, can I get to the there's free super chats, Casey?
Yeah, no, man. So do your thing, G. I'll wait.
Yeah, there's free super chats. Apologies, the super chats are late. One is from Patrick. He says, thoughts on old Naldo? Will he leave? I think
Chelsea.
What did Ten Hag say? Was it true what Ten Hag said about protecting his career? Was that like fake? Was that actually true?
No, that's what you probably said that.
Well, people got to realize.
I hear it.
Ronaldo he's 38, fam. Like I feel something like that.
There was no point in bringing him on.
Ibby's 41. He's still cooking. Ibrahimovic, he's 41. He's still cooking.
Thiago Silva's 38.
By the way, make sure we are smashing the like, people. On 50 likes, let's get to 75.
Ronaldo better pull up his socks, fam.
The next super chat is he says also something about Shortinez. I need to just let me go on the stuff. Yeah, he said, why didn't Shortinez Haaland? Was the job too big? Oh my god.
Well, I don't remember him going over Martinez. It was they scored in the corner that Varane was out for injury, by the way. So, and on the other note, Varane got done by the Kevin De Bruyne pass, which was pinpoint, which I don't think many defenders get to, if I'm being real.
I hear it. And Andy said, bring me in. And Andy, I was gonna bring you in, but we have two United fans, 3 of you lot, like ultimate defense.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear all you lot's rubbish. Like these two are enough.
You get a positive City, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, we are going to move to Liverpool in a second. Casey, what did you want to say before we asking the question?
I just wanted to ask these two things. One about Sancho. So like Sancho, I think his performance, like I don't know if it was a tactical thing from Ten Hag or whatever, but brother didn't come back. Like man just let Malacia get exposed. Like I don't think I think Malacia is a decent player. Like,
yeah, he looked alright.
I think he's a decent player, but Sancho just made him look like.
Why did he need to come back? That's how I know you didn't watch the game, fam. That's how I know you didn't watch the game.
Agree.
You know why I know? You know why I didn't know you didn't watch the game? Because Melassa didn't have no one to mark, fam. It was confusing.
Watch the game.
Exactly, bro. Because you're saying Melassa
didn't have no one to mark.
He didn't need.
Do you know why Sancho needed to come back?
No, he didn't need no one to mark. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because Foden was even playing right wing for most of the game. He was playing as the extra man inside, and if not out wide.
But then
help. So why are you gonna let Malacia get stretched, bro?
He
get pulled out of position.
He made Malacia fall in and made the wings just easy accessible. That's what he done.
So, this is my point. Yeah. Malacia's come out of position to try and get Foden. Where's Sancho?
I think it was Casey. I think it was more of his work on the ball. Like, if you're gonna be off the ball,
he didn't even drive at Walker once. He was
If you're not
didn't want to do
it. I agree. You look at Sancho. Every time I see him get the ball, he looks like he's so capable of doing something, and then he just doesn't.
Trust me.
Like,
you know,
bro. You can tell when a man gets the ball that he's press resistant. G. It's not like, come on, like
he's not a Martinelli, but I hear him. He's all right.
Alright, okay, so bro, Sancho is press resistant, bro. And I'm not saying he doesn't even play in a position to be press resistant, but whenever he gets the ball in a deep position, he's beating his man, G, or he's dropping his shoulder, or he does what he needs to do to get a pocket of space in tight areas. He's that guy, innit? But it's like he never does anything with it. Like, he's not. Do you know what it is? He's not ruthless.
It's like he's scared or something, bro, innit? You know the I don't get. I'm gonna be onto this guy a little bit more now because it's too many times I see this man pass it back or something like that, or whatever. He don't ever want to take on a man. Anthony takes on a man, and even in the first half, is like, nah, don't tell me you got. I already said Anthony's kind of similar to Sancho in a little bit, but at least Anthony takes on and beats someone or something like that. Sancho is scared to take on old man Walker. Like, my man can still turn the way he does. My man got injured the first turn he done, and like coming off the pitch, he's heavy-footed, making it injured again. Then, bro, like, do something. You look like you're capable. We know what you can do. If you put him in a cage in football. You know, back in the ends and stuff, this guy's sourcing everyone up. It's hard to get. Yeah. I said, anyways, Sancho's long-term future, if he is to stay in the Premier League for me, is an attacking mid in the 10. Because every area he occupies, I mean, Preston is in the middle of the park. Now, Man United lack a direct winger that can hold and keep the ball because Rashford can't.
You want more P&P at this moment in time?
I just want I want a guy that knows how to beat a man and hold the ball, unlike Rashford. Like, Rashford's good.
Go grab Martinelli. Come get him off me, 100 M's.
Like a bit like a Martinelli, a bit like a Luis Diaz or something like that. We need that sort of kind of player. I don't think Luis Diaz suits Liverpool. He would suit us a lot more.
I rate Luis Diaz.
I hear it.
Can I buy him off you?
We're gonna move him off. That started a bit at 60. Love.
No problem.
Big up to City fan. Can we move on to Liverpool? Yes, we can. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, and the other two super chats.
Wait, Assad Montal. I beg you look at Assad comment before you move on.
Wait, I can't like. Hey, some of the Sancho tweets. You man can't say Sancho's tweets are the funniest. Man said Sancho plays like he's not trying to crease the Air Forces. You know, someone.
So right.
That's funny.
Someone said Sancho is one of them guys that shot smart whip on Snap.
Like, yeah. You should be shotting smart whips. Like, allow me, fam.
Like, it's mad. But yeah, no. Let's move on to Liverpool now. Obviously, 3-3 at Anfield. Trossard, Hattie, more points dropped. Not winning, not losing. It's not good enough. I'll let any of you lot go for what you want to say.
Yeah, you're done that, Montel. In my opinion, I'm confident playing you, but we'll get into that in another stream. But I think that this season is mad. Like, these games that you're drawing and losing, you would have either more likely won than drawn last season, and that's what's scaring me. On top of that,
all the wins are turning into draws, basically.
Yeah. Bear these, and it's the other way around. Like, some of these wins you got could have been drawn. It's mad scary. Like, people like Trent, Van Disney, like, these lot are just.
Bro,
what's going on with Trent? Like, what's going on with Trent?
I wanna have a big conversation in it about Thiago, because remember when you said, when Thiago's back, it's like, does he run or does he just like fake run and jog
around the pitch looking pretty?
Because Brothers just jogging, fam. What's going on there?
Well, Thiago's been back for 2 games. For one, Thiago's been back for 2 games. Hold on. Yeah, no, say no more. Thiago's been back for 2 games. So like, I'm confused. He was class against Ajax, and he wasn't that good today. So it's one of them ones. So that answers your question. With Thiago, Thiago didn't play well. He's a 4 or 5 out of 10, but he's come back for 2 games.
You said obviously once.
Of all the guys we're going to bring up, I think Thiago is a bit of a weird one.
No, bro. I want to talk about the whole. I'm talking about the whole team anyway. I was just starting with Thiago because he's as you said, you're right, the least. Like, I'm gonna get to the big ones. Like Trent's last. Trent will be last. I'll be talking about Trent last. Let's go on to Joe Matip, because remember when you said, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Joe Matip, like that little triangle you got going on there. Once that's coming, everything locked down. Everything locked down. It was going to be locked down. Like, man, I'm not getting past. Oh my God! Remember that? Remember when you said that?
Lockdown. I said what?
Yeah, like the defense locked down. Like, man, I can't get past Fabinho, Van Dijk.
When did I say that? When did I say what? When we was competing for the quad last season or this season?
No, bro. Like probably start of this season, G. Probably start of the season.
I'm not spoken of Fabinho's form has been iffy since the end of last season, bro.
Since November. Since November.
Yeah,
even at your midfield free from even last
year. I said fair enough. With Virgil and the likes of Virgil and Trent, fair enough. Matip's just come back, so obviously.
There's always a just come back thing. Like, stop with the they just come back. They just come back. Like, bro,
Matt not just come back. I'm back. Has he not just come back?
Forget the just come back. But they're elite players, bro. Stop telling me about they just come back.
Elite players, they just come back. You can't, bro. If you come back from injury, are you going to be on top form? Yes or no? The only guy that I think can do that.
No, bro. Just like
I mean, Marcel came back from injury, came on top form.
You've got a Premier League and Champions League winning team. These guys have done it all. They've done it all. So when they come back in, I want to see something. I want to see it.
It's loose start.
So you're saying because they've won something, when they come back from injury, they must be the same player. Corey, that doesn't come with a viable argument.
Casemiro's played 82 minutes. He's played 82 minutes.
One
he was playing games in Madrid. Donny was playing games in Madrid.
Casey. Can you hear me? Yeah. Is he here? Yeah, remember you telling about Man United fans don't get too much chest and everything. You know that kind of talk there. Ladimus, you know this too as well. Look, you was there, innit? I think you was even on the stream when Man United lost against Brighton and we was getting mocked by certain Liverpool fans. And now the tables are turned. And Brighton want to show up without a manager that they've been building upon. One that's just come in.
Zerbi just step in like. Didn't even want to shake Klopp's hand after that.
I've been on your calling show, yeah. You know my thoughts with the Liverpool thing. It's been banter, fam. Like even before we lost, I was still banter and I'll still banter it now. But I just want to say one thing as well, fam. Trent needs to be dropped. Facts.
Yeah,
he needs to be dropped. I think he's way too arrogant. Or you know what is? It might have something personal going on in his life. Who knows, innit? But then that must mean Van Dijk's got something personal going on. That must mean your whole team, Salah's got something personal going on. But at the same time, do you know your next fixtures though?
I know.
You got Arsenal away, Man City at your ground, and then you got West Ham, bro, who look like they might be coming to some form potentially.
Right, and I hear that. What I'm going to say is, I think right now,
right? You want to talk about rivals? You're saying rivals that should be getting relegated with Fat Frank, fam, are on the same points as you.
No, I hear it. What you're saying is, again, I understand when it comes to Trent. For me, Trent does need to be dropped. For me, his confidence is gone. Donny's not even spraying passes anymore. He's not spraying passes.
What about Van Dijk?
For me, I think Van Dijk, again, with him, the right now the form is nowhere near to his standards, innit? Like he can play okay for about 70 minutes, but then the one mistake he made one mistake in the game, and for me it's proving costly. Like if Van Dijk makes a mistake, it shouldn't be costly. That's the standard.
You know what it is though, Montel?
Flip it.
And on top of that, the protection from the midfield is completely gone. Like everyone wants to talk about Trent, but Fabinho is jogging, bro. He's jogging. Like in all the clips I'm seeing, and when I'm watching it live, Fabinho is getting bypassed.
So do they not believe in Klopp's like process anymore.
I think, as I said, I think certain man. I think again, when it comes to us, our playing style, you have to refresh the team, and these nothing's being refreshed enough in certain positions, and it's becoming stale. It's becoming overworked. It's becoming overplayed, and certain man standards have just dropped. It's just completely dropped. When Salah doesn't play well, when Fabinho doesn't play well, and when Van Dijk doesn't when Fabinho doesn't play well, when Van Dijk doesn't play well, and especially when Salah doesn't play well, what does that leave you with in terms of a goal scorer and a spine? Not enough.
Darwin Nunez.
Because at the end,
Henderson,
Salah's the main goal scorer. Mane's not here anymore, so Salah is the most pragmatic goal scorer. He's the guy that's going to get the goal. And he's not
said this already. I'm Casey. I'm not getting on Nunez, innit? I can't get on Nunez because
Jota's been injured all season. I can't say anything about Jota. The only guy that's scoring goals at the moment is Firmino. And if Firmino's your top goal scorer, then that says what it needs to say about the forward line. But it's too many players that aren't the guys that can't afford to have bad games for Liverpool, like Salah, like Van Dijk, like Fabinho, especially Fabinho. That's what's gonna happen, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
I've got a dip in like next few minutes, bro. I am hung up. I've done 3 back-to-back streams, yeah. Pretty much all hour 15s, hour 30, no, 2 hours nearly, and obviously now this, yeah. So if you don't mind, go easy on it, yeah. Obviously, let's flip the question, yeah. You talk about Van Dijk. To be fair, Matip has been the better defender, even in that game. Now, you talk about Van Dijk's mistakes. I don't remember Matip really making the mistakes too much. It was just Van Dijk. Like you know what it is, but you have missed a key point though once as well. Your whole team 11, yeah, and this is me defending Liverpool a touch, but they play consistently about 4,700 minutes and the way Klopp plays, 90 minutes pressing every game and so forth. Your team just looks tired, man, or if not bored.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Trent is just bored? Van Dijk's bored of it. They're just knackered. Guys come back from an injury, a mad injury, by the way. Had a decent season.
He's played every single minute since his injury, since he come back from his ACL.
I mean, and I see, obviously, you've seen, anyone's seen, not saying, but they want to praise the way they returned his injury back into the Liverpool team, but I don't think they really have. Looking like an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thing with Rashford at the moment. You're breaking that, man.
I don't disagree. I think Konate is obviously back in training. I believe Van Dijk. If it's up to me, Van Dijk and Trent get dropped. For me,
I think so. I think
because there's no other right winger. You can't drop Salah at the moment.
Now, my last question for you though, I don't think I asked you the other day. Even you guys, if you supporting Liverpool, guys in the comments that support Liverpool, how long do you give Klopp? If he keeps keeping this up, when do you start asking the questions? If let's say you get a draw here, I can't remember. If he gets draws here, wins a win here, but he gets a couple losses, but bare draws. When do you ask a question? At the end of this month, when he gets a bit fickle, or at the World Cup stage? January. What? Let's say I better one. Let's say half the league's been played, 18 games, and you still see yourself about 10th or 9th, and you're about let's say at that point maybe.
So it's not even looking like champs. It's looking like champs is impossible, yeah?
No, not impossible, but it looks like it's a hard task. Let's call it like it's looking like a hard task.
It's going to be a struggle, basically. If I'm being real with it, like, if I'm being real, for me, it'll probably have to. I'll take an off season because if we still try to qualify for champs and Klopp has a bad season, then in that summer, I think you have the serious discussion. And then it comes down to, does the squad get refreshed? And if it doesn't be refreshed, then we can show you that Klopp isn't capable of taking his team any further if it's the same players doing the same things, being fatigued and getting the same results. That is what I believe in it. I believe he gets questioned at the end of the season fully. If we are like 15th, 16th, that's extreme. But if we are 15th, 16th by like Christmas, let's say after the World Cup, then yeah, questions I get asked then. But if we are just outside the top four,
basically.
So if it's an extreme, if we're hanging around 6th and that outside the top 4, then I'll give him to the end of the season, because I just feel like the not refreshing the team in certain places is just not good enough. We're rotating. If you look at the midfield, we're rotating the same players, like, and let's get it twisted. Like, let's not get it twisted. Klopp's in-game management has been 2, 3 out of 10 this season.
A bit like Arteta's a couple seasons ago, isn't it?
Yeah, at best, because again, you're 3-2 up. Trent is, if anyone did watch the game first minute to 90, Trent's confidence is complete. He needs to be taken out of the spotlight.
Bro, Trent is
like his confidence right now is.
How is Trent gonna last against like Martinelli?
Like, you know,
bro, he's getting a yellow in the first 10 minutes. Remember, I said it.
But what you'd say is what's so annoying is that what Klopp should have done at 3-2, you take off Trent. You don't take off Tsimikas, because if anyone watched the game, Tsimikas defensively, nothing actually came down this side. So you don't take off Tsimikas. You go and put Milner right back and go, well, at least Milner's gonna do okay defensively, rather than
give away the fouls if needed and
like he'll do the professional thing that's needed to be done, and then obviously whoever else you want to bring on, whatever, innit? But the fact that he put Milner left back when there was no change to be made left back and left Trent on. And then the third goal kind of did come down that right side because Salah, who does track back, doesn't need to really be the one backing up Trent. It's the right centre mid that needs to be backing up Trent. And Henderson does not have the legs anymore to be doing Trent's running 24/7. He doesn't have the legs.
No, but this is it, Montal. And this is why I put the blame on Klopp, because we all knew as rival fans and you as Liverpool fans, knew that Henderson don't have the legs, knew that Milner don't have the legs, knew that these certain men are slowing down and reaching their end. It's nothing was changed.
It's the loyalty, bro.
And he has to get grabbed for that.
It's a bit of the board as well, because remember, we didn't get the midfielder we wanted, and obviously, but there should have been a plan B. There should have been a plan B. If you don't get Tchouaméni,
well, who was your plan A?
Tchouaméni. If you don't get Tchouaméni. If he doesn't come in, you don't turn your head and go, okay, let's go and get Darwin Nunez. You go and get another centre mid. If you're willing to drop an 80 million bid, you go and get 2 40 million centre midfielders. Like, I don't think
this is what I'm saying. So I've got to blame Klopp. Because Klopp's been there and gave the okay on all previous signings, and we've all praised him for all the great stuff he's done, him and his team. We've praised him.
Right.
So for now, I have to put the blame on him. This is a team that we said from the jump, man's midfield is getting slightly old. Like, man like Milner and Henderson are still starting games. Like, they're still starting games. Anywhere on the pitch is not cap. I'm so sorry.
Pep said, like, when you're winning, you can't win with the same team for 6 years.
No,
you can't. It's impossible.
Man United tried it.
Man
United tried it in their glory days.
But listen, Kaz, I know you got a shootout.
Can I ask you a question? The bigger L was Man United's L, bro. It's 6-3. See the future Spurs. They might have lost 3-1, but no one doubts Conte to get back and be up in there. That was definitely a bigger L, man. Holding 6 goals to a direct rival.
Thank you for brother. Thank you very much.
Big eye. That's Jacob. Big up Jacob, man.
Big up Jacob for real.
Yeah, check out his channel as well, man. It's doing very well at the moment too, man. But yeah, man, I obviously if I come across overly aggressive, I'll be real. Some of you I apologize to. I'm talking about in the chat or whatever, but a couple of you, man, as well. I don't give a fuck because I'm me at the end of the day, innit? This is me in person. I'm not gonna change the way I am. I don't want to. I'm not gonna change the way I am. There's certain man on this YouTube thing that are bare aggressive, calling even their own streamers different names, and yet you still want to super chat them and all that kind of stuff. I'm not changing for no one, man. I don't hide them. But if you're gonna come for someone's passion, bro, you're gonna get mad or you're gonna get triggered. That's all you man look for is trigger points. Let's be real.
You weren't speaking this fast today. You weren't speaking this fast.
No, but it's settled in for me compared to yesterday where I was more chilled. It's the way I am though, innit? I'm not changing for no one. You man gonna get trigger points out of me. You know you're gonna get. I just took a fat L, bro. Of course I am.
Correct.
And it's the same way. It's the same way on terrace.
Wherever you are on the table.
On terrace.
Smoke it out.
Like the same way on terrace. The same way on terrace, bro. If someone raises their voice to me and starts, if I feel like if you're a bit shouting at me, at the same time, I ain't having that from you. Where you're male or female or non-binary or whatever you want to call yourself, a tree, a biscuit, whatever, fam. It's not happening.
I'm saying a tree, a biscuit.
But listen, thank you, Kaz.
Maradon, you're a G though, man. Maradon, you're a G, bro. Don't worry about that.
Come on, bro. Thank you for jumping in, Kaz. And obviously, any Never Foul shows you got to let the people know?
Tomorrow afternoon, maybe. It's just a bit of a sticky one on the UCL night, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
You got game and shit.
I can't wait to play in that next season.
Can I get a score prediction for Arsenal Liverpool before you go?
I will respect. I think Liverpool are going to turn up regardless. So I don't like Arsenal. I've got Arsenal agenda. So I'm going Liverpool. I'm going for a couple goals, 3-1. What? Said it.
Okay. Make everyone smash the like button for Kaz. Go subscribe to Never a Foul and all that good stuff. Kaz, take care, my brother. And we'll see you soon. Can we come back on face camera if that is...
yeah. And Mons, what do you think the score's going to be? Liverpool Arsenal.
I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, I want you to look at the camera when you say it.
1-1 draw. Still, I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I'm not even gonna lie.
Casey, how about this? I knew it. I knew he was gonna say it. And deep down, he's thinking to himself, "Come to Anfield. You're going? Is it Anfield?
No, it's not Anfield, bro. If it was at Anfield, I said he would have won. I would have said we're winning, regardless.
No, I thought it was Arsenal get battered everywhere they go.
But that was Montel's energy last season. I get battered.
My energy last week. Basically, I'll one up you. That was my energy last week. That was my energy last week. And then Trossard dunked on me, and I realized we're in big trouble.
Montel, do you know why you're in big trouble?
I need Konate. Only Konate can save me now.
No. I don't even think it's personnel, G. I really feel like certain man. Do you know what it is? Certain man have seen, certain man in the Liverpool team. As a fuck it, Montel. Fuck it.
You're doing Arsenal last season.
I need Konate. I need Konate. I need him.
This is why I'm gonna let him know what needs to be done to move to the next level, because like you just said, I've been doing this. So Montel, it's not personnel. If you think personnel, someone coming back to the change was happening, it's not that. What you need to understand, Montel, is that your players they played every possible game last season and ended up with a Carabao and the FA Cup. Now, Montel, as a football player, imagine you're a Liverpool player that won everything. You're seeing your rivals, your league rivals in City, like the ones you're challenging with, go and get the big Haaland, and they're smashing it in the league, and everything's just looking great. Then you look at your club, and you can barely string a couple passes. No one's running. The morale's looking low. Everyone's tired. You're tired of just falling short to City, and I think it's catching up to some players. Like some players have been here, Montel, for what, 4 or 5 seasons? And they've won the Prem, but they've lost it how many times on the last day, or by a point, or by something silly to City. And I just feel like they're starting to lose faith in what Klopp's doing, because Pep just keeps getting the one up on you. Do you think that's a fair analysis?
No.
No? You feel like your players are up for the fight?
I think it's more. Yeah, I think it's more fatigue than that. I think it's more fatigue than that. Yeah. 100%. 100%. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect the same results unless you're refreshing your team to the same standard of players that can still bring the same output. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that Oxlade-Chamberlain is still at my club.
No, big you up, bro. You wanted Ox, like you were talking about the.
Don't get into it. I think Ox is a good player. I still think he's a good player. I'm still one of them guys. I still think Ox is a good player when he's fit and firing. But when is he ever fit? This is the issue. It doesn't matter if you're good when you play when you're 10 games in and playing. Ox had a good cameo last season. He had a decent little cameo last season at the start of the year. But he got injured. He got injured in his first preseason game, and has only came back to training today.
Who came back to training today?
Huh?
You came back to training?
Ox only came back today.
I'll forget Ox, G.
Today.
Ox wouldn't start for you though. Even if Ox was fit, you wouldn't be calling for brother to start.
Starting. Oh, he'd be starting.
That's how down bad you are. Now look at yourself in the mirror and just look at your down bad meter and you just high on the down bad meter.
His leg and what legs do we have in the midfield? Obviously, cool. You got Harvey Elliott, cool. But in terms of legs, you don't have many legs.
Is Cater injured? When's Cater back?
Cater can fuck off, fam. Donny apparently doesn't even want to play. He's throwing his toys out the pram, bro.
Oh shit!
The club basically said they want to get rid of him.
But then again, apparently he's injured. Did you man see him get injured? I didn't see him get injured.
No, so we never saw Smith Rowe get injured, didn't it? But he's injured.
He got injured in the warm down.
I'm tired of Naby Keita get injured off the pitch. You get it? Man kick the grass on the Like at the end of the day with Naby Keita as well. With the way Henderson's fitness has been, and Milner not really been good enough to play, I can guarantee you now, like Keita would have played every single game at right centre mid if he was fit. Every single game he would have played. So why is he throwing his foot at the back? Listen, if I see Milner come on before me against Crystal Palace, I'll be hot as well. But you need to go and blame Darwin Nunez, bro, for going and getting that red card. Ideally. Anyone want to speak on Darwin Nunez? He hasn't really done much, to be fair, but like he barely played. But
I've got nothing to say on Darwin
Nunez. Onto him. I ain't got nothing to say to him.
I ain't got nothing to say about him. I can't get onto him.
Right. Like the fact that no one's trying to like shove Darwin Nunez down my throat, pause. Like none of that. But like no one's trying to big him up bears. Like so, I just have nothing to say about it. Really,
I don't think anyone's really tried to big him up even when he's scored his goals, fam.
Yeah, like no one's trying to bread him, so I ain't got nothing to say to him. Just let him do what he's doing. He can bake.
I don't know. Does he start against you, man? Do you think?
Say that again?
Does he start? Do you reckon he starts against Arsenal?
Oh yeah. Because
actually no.
I think
Firmino starts.
He can start because he knows what it's like to play against us. Like he knows. You know what I'm saying?
What about Salah?
Salah there's no backup for Salah, bro. He's playing. There's no backup for Salah.
Corey, do you think Salah's missing Arsenal? G? Like, do you think man's on the bench for Arsenal?
I can't wait.
There you go. I'm not bothered, bro. As I said,
what Zinc or Swim can do.
See, this is what the thing is. Like, once again, I'm the one being questioned about what I can do to another team. I don't understand when the respect's gonna come, but when it does, I'll be ready.
You man are getting your respect still, bro. Everyone said
no, because Corey once again is what's Zinc or Swim gonna do? No, the question should be what's Salah going to do? Because once again, Montel is coming to me. I'm not going to Montel, right? Montel's coming to me. I'm the team with 7 wins. I'm the team in form. So don't tell me what's Zinc gonna do to Salah. Like Salah's gonna be bracking legs and slapping it bins and scoring hatties, bro. It's not happening.
Right. All right, cool.
Exactly. Not Liverpool. Arsenal are favourites for that game.
Literally. So that's what I'm saying. They need to have some respect.
Yeah.
No. Casey, as much as Zinchenko's been playing well, Arsenal have been playing hard. Like, this is Salah, like top 5 players in the world right now.
Yeah.
No.
Easily.
Not right now.
Why not?
Come on, G.
Well, because he's had a bad couple of games, bad starts to the season.
Correct. Yes. So not right now.
No, it's not a bad start to the season. He's been poor since AFCON.
It's literally, man's going on like this has just started.
Call it what you want, yeah? But still a world-class player, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right. And you've got Zinchenko that isn't world-class. That was
so what does that mean?
Substitute for City, and he's came in and has had a good start to the season.
Bro, you keep doing this season substitute for City thing like that matters, bro. Man, then we're just talking about City's quality of people like Akanji and Ake, these 4th and 5th choice centre backs coming in and doing a thing. But you're talking about Zinc or Swim. That's won 3 leagues with City. Like, bait, bro.
No, Zinc's hard. I'll be real. Zinc's hard.
I know Zinc's hard. I know he is.
But when you're going up against a world-class player in Salah that on his day can just do that, and he will score 3 against you easily.
No, he won't. He won't. This is what I'm saying. You think that I'm that team that people will do this to, bro? It's that I'm not that guy anymore, bro. I'm literally not. I'm trying to let you know this, bro.
You conceded 3 against me.
There's a few questions in the comments. First of all, make sure we slap a like. There's still 45 people in the house. Make sure you slap the like button. The aim today is 75 and we're only on 56. I know we can do a bit better than that. Endo says, are you doing a combined 11 for Arsenal? Can't be asked for Casey's antics. Xhaka over Thiago nonsense. To be fair, like Xhaka...
Anyone thinks they're putting Thiago in over...
Thiago hasn't played barely any games, so it's like.
So I don't even think. Arguably, I don't know one player that gets into this combined 11. If I'm on the spot.
Speaking of playing games, before Casemiro went to Man United, Real Madrid played 2 games. Before Casemiro went to Man United. Real Madrid played 2 games. He started in the Super Cup final and he came off the bench for the first league game. So he's played.
Yeah, and the Super Cup final, he got man of the match.
I didn't know the intensity of the
Champions League final.
When their league was.
No, Champions League final was Courtois.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Super Cup. Yeah. Sorry.
I never knew that. It's as fast as the Prem.
Fair enough. Anyway,
now it's about how fast it is. But you weren't saying that about Champions League for Corey.
No, I was.
You wasn't. No.
Anyway, yeah, we'll probably be doing the combined 11 maybe on Friday because obviously you got the European football Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I have a Thursday evening or Friday evening, and then obviously I believe the game's on Sunday. It was on Saturday. Someone might have to check that. It's a game on Saturday. Sunday 4:30, innit? Yeah, so it's not even.
Yeah, wakey Sunday, wakey Montel.
Yeah, wakey turn and bakey. But obviously, I know what we're gonna do is what's funny is that gonna do the ha 75% this season. 8 to 9 to 10 players are gonna be Arsenal. I know how it's now. I know how it's now. But Bobby Firmino getting in though.
Over Jesus.
No, up front, bro. They can both go in. Go in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can try and shoehorn him in. We might see if that works.
Bobby Firmino Bobby Firmino, you know what I'm saying? Like
Salah's nowhere near my team. That brother makes bench.
Yeah. But, Bobby Firmino got the same stats in less minutes, less starts, and
that doesn't matter, bro. I don't just go off stats, G. You think
Firmino's just been getting stats?
So who's all round games been better?
I'd say Gabriel Jesus all round game's been better, but Firmino's all round game been very good. It's been good.
Yeah, I don't deny that, but Gabriel Jesus has been better. Thing. So the whole their GA is the same. Is kind of like okay, cool, but. We watch football.
No. It's the same in way less minutes.
It's not about. I don't care, bro. I'm talking about what I see. From what I've seen, he's played better. Even if we went up to this whole minutes thing, Montel, it's not like he's played better in the minutes that he's played, or at any point or any game he played better than Jesus. He hasn't had a better all-round game than Jesus in any of his games, bro.
Where you see,
literally, Montel, he got 5 of his GA against Bournemouth.
What?
He got 2 goals. He got 2 goals and 3 assists against Bournemouth.
He got 2 goals and 1 assist.
No, it wasn't.
2 goals and 1 assist. There was one of them was a fantasy assist. Casey, it was a fantasy assist. Bro.
No, Montel. I'm gonna go check that analogy.
All right. It was a fantasy assist.
Premier League.
But Casey didn't Jesus get 4 of his J against stinky Leicester?
Wait, Leicester winning 4-0.
Yeah, Casey, but didn't Gabriel Jesus get 4 of his GA against stinky Leicester?
Yeah.
Who are actually at this moment worse than than Bournemouth?
Yes. But Bournemouth are getting relegated, bro. Like, let's not like do that. You and I both know.
Leicester could very well get
both know. No. Come on, bro. Let's all pull it out. Same way I thought Everton would pull it out.
Again, Casey, I'm coming with facts here, G. Like we can do the downplaying of how shit Bournemouth are, yeah, but bro,
Bournemouth conceded 9, bro.
Madison assist, that is dank.
Yes, Montel. So Firmino got 2 goals and 3 assists, bro.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they both got 5GA and 4GA against stinky teams.
I'm told. If we're gonna compare Bournemouth and Leicester, fair enough.
They both go against stinky teams, yes or no?
My point is his all-round game is so like beneath Jesus, like
so beneath.
We don't even need to be correct, bro. So beneath.
So beneath. I don't know. I beg to differ. Like I understand.
Gabriel Jesus's all-round games at 8. Firmino's is like a 5.56.
What?
I'm telling you now. This season.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because Firmino's attributes.
Obviously, I'm only talking about this season because he's only paid for my club this season. Like I won't talk about any other time. This season, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus' all-round game has been breathtaking, bro.
Yeah. I like the whole. You know what I'm saying? Corey, just quickly. Have you realized if every Arsenal combined 11, we've had to do 75%, 20%? We've just done this.
Yeah. But like
this season only.
Obviously,
but that's fine because you want to put people like
I'll ask you a question, Casey. I'll ask you a question,
Trent,
Casey.
So if you want to throw them in a combined 11, that's all.
Casey, I asked Corey a question.
No, but Montel, you never asked him a question. You made a statement, bro. You said.
So can Corey answer the question?
You see, Corey, how you never had to do that. You didn't do that.
Can you answer the statement? Can you answer the statement, please, Casey? Can you answer the statement?
No, but it's a lie.
What?
Statement's false.
Why is it false?
When we done the combined 11, Arsenal, Tottenham, we done 25% legacy, 75% this season.
Oh, we did. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you want to try shoehorn Salah in and all these, man, that's up to you. I don't care.
I'm not here to shoehorn man in. I'm here to show the 11 after the game.
Yeah, we can do that, G. I'm telling you, Van Disney ain't in my team.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, boy, it's one of them ones, isn't it? What was I going to say? The only reason we'll probably have to do 75-25 because it will probably be too one-sided. Like, that's what we've done with the City United game. We've done all this season, so it wouldn't just all be City players from City going and winning the league and that. You know what I'm saying? SA says Salah been doing his best in his new role, only stuck during the Napoli game, maybe 1-2 other games. Running box to box, clear the ball is something he shouldn't be doing. Big up Coppen. Coppen says Milner should have been moved on to Leeds 3 seasons ago. If Salah comes and slaps a hattie, that comment is going to do the rounds.
Yeah, make sure it does.
Arsenal are favourites. Yes, everyone expects them to win, but what happens when they lose? I guarantee, all memes aside, people will sit there and say Arsenal can't win against the Big Six when it's a lie. At least Salah is working hard, unlike prima donnas. I think obviously that's a shout at Van Dijk and Trent. We play
especially Trent.
Defensively solid as I think Tierney will play against Liverpool. I don't think Zinchenko will play, in my opinion.
I don't know, you know.
I'm serious. I think Tierney plays.
I think he plays, but I think that's a mistake.
What? No zinc or swim?
Stop asking me questions, bro. I'm top of the league. You can't ask me questions. Stop asking me questions. I do as I please. I literally do as I please.
I think the biggest thing for Arsenal, right, is you still need to take this Liverpool team seriously. They may be in bad form or whatever, but they still need to. If Arsenal fans or even the players think they've won it already, you guys could get smoked because this Liverpool team is still dangerous.
We haven't walked into any game with that mentality.
Because we haven't
start now.
Score goals.
No. I'm just saying that Arsenal still need to be on it. I'm giving Arsenal the win.
We're gonna be so on it. We're gonna be so on it.
Bro, this is nothing saying hey, I do agree Arsenal will win. You just have to be on it. They need to. If they think that the game's already won, it'll be a long day.
Majority of Arsenal fans are saying only Jota's the one who Jota's the only one who can trouble us.
Months. Casey, I want to give you some advice. Don't think because like Liverpool came to us and we turned them over with a nice 2-1 that you lot think it's easy pickings and you can do the same. It's
easy pickings. No one said it's easy pickings. Let me make myself clear. I'm confident that my team can do a thing at home. This season, I haven't lost a game at home. This season entirely, both home and away, I've took the game to everyone I've played.
Won every game. To you, Casey.
Yeah, I know. I've won every game at home.
Word to you, Casey. You said I don't see myself losing a game at home besides from Manchester City. That's exactly what you said.
Yes, Corey.
So with that, I'm saying you must believe that it's a dub. That it's easy pickings because it's guaranteed.
No one said it's easy. No. I said I don't see myself. I lie. What?
I think it's a dub, but not necessarily.
I don't know what he's trying to do, fam.
I told you the difference is them man think they're.
Oh, now it's Corey once again doing the imaginary thing, thinking that I think something. Corey, I haven't said it, so don't say that I think something. I haven't said it, bro.
All right, chat. Let's get score predictions in the chat. Arsenal, Liverpool on the weekend. Score predictions in the chat because we're going to end this in a second now. So score predictions in the chat. Let us know.
Okay.
What's your
score prediction?
Oh, go on.
Mine?
Yeah, what's yours? I said 1-1. Actually, 2-2. I changed it 2-2. Go.
I think 2-1 Liverpool.
You've gone against. So you've gone for that. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And why do you think 2-1 Liverpool? We're definitely not the favourites right now at this moment in time.
I just think that Arteta, it's just Arsenal against Liverpool. It's just like Liverpool can be down in the dumps, and somehow Salah and they just start turning up weird enough in it. You just start seeing.
It hasn't happened at any point this season.
It hasn't. So but it will happen in the season. It will happen. So I'm always going to believe that Liverpool are going to get a dub against any side. Maybe not City, but against any side, isn't it?
Hear it. Just some of the comments, Casey, before we say yours. Andy says 3-1 Liverpool. SMG says 3-1 Arsenal. Pablo says 4-2 Liverpool. SA says 3-1 Arsenal. Ricky says 5-1 Liverpool. What? You think we're putting 5 past them at the Emirates?
If you do that,
I can't agree with you on that. I can't, Jacob.
If you ever do that,
fuck with that. I can't. Solo says 2-1 Liverpool. T says 2-1 Liverpool. Ultra says, big up yourself, Ultra says 3-0 Liverpool because we have intensity. We don't have intensity. Coppen says, with my heart, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2. With my mind, 3-0 to the Gunners. That's a Liverpool fan. We're getting smoked at the Emirates. All good things come to an end. Jono is a Liverpool fan, by the way. Khalide says 3-0 Arsenal. The pain Liverpool put on Arsenal over the years is going to be... Wow, man, I think this is D-Day. 2-1 Liverpool because they're the bogey club for Arsenal, says Adamson. Jean Gray says 4-3 LFC win. And then SA says Liverpool could have put 5 past an armchair at the moment. He says 3-1 Arsenal. It's kind of like a bit of a mixed bag. I wouldn't even say it's kind of all one way. Ricky says maybe 6-1 once. Hey, Ricky, you're chatting the most shit, bro. I'm so sorry, fam.
The thing is, people are mainly saying that because of how Liverpool are performing, not because of how Arsenal are playing. Like, I still think Arsenal will win, and I have it as 2-1 or 3-1. But if Liverpool turn up, it will be a long day for Arsenal. The mistakes Arsenal make defensively have just yet to be exploited. If Liverpool turn up, they will expose Gabriel and they will expose Ramsdale.
They've only been exploited once.
Yeah, and also Thomas Partey being fit. Also, Thomas Partey.
Corey literally just got lubed up and fisted by Haaland and Foden. Fake, man.
Hold on.
Tell me if I'm lying.
Corey, you let Ivan Toney bend you over and stick one right up your.
Hey.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Hey, stop. Hey, hold on. Hey.
Bake off, G. Bake off.
Also, what will be a factor for Arsenal is Thomas Partey being fit. If he's not fit and he doesn't play, that will be a problem.
Oh, he's fit. Don't worry. I'm wrapping him in cotton wool, bubble wrap.
And then Partey play against us.
By the way, make sure we are smashing a like, people. We didn't get to we're on 60 likes, but I just really would have liked to be on 75. You know, I always tell the people that I'm more capable than people in the chat are. So make sure we are smashing the like button on entry, and make sure we subscribe as well. Make sure we are subscribing. We're not too close we're not too far away from 2,200. You know what I'm saying? Not too far at all. About 22 subs away, actually, or something like that, or 21 subs away. So let's make sure we get there. Smash a like, people. Coppen says, Monts, I'm thinking about Rangers right now. Big up Pablo in the cut as well. Can't lie, I thought United were unlucky yesterday, says Ricky. Ricky, hella wild takes, bro. Hella wild takes. United were unlucky. Liverpool winning 5-6-1. Wild. Ricky moving so.
Who's Ricky support?
Ricky's a Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan.
Oh, wait, mad.
Yeah, Ultra's like, when I say, hey, don't kill me. Even when we turned up this season, we got 2-1 Ajax. Barely a win. That's what I'm saying. We fucked up Ajax, bro. And we barely won. Barely won. Like, you see it. So, do you know what I'm saying? Unless Bobby Firmino turns into Super Saiyan Bobby, Super Saiyan 2017-18 Bobby, just because it's Arsenal. That's the only way I see it.
Hold on.
That's the only way.
Question. So when United and Arsenal played, right? Football Heritage played a part, United won. When Arsenal Spurs played, Football Heritage played a part, Arsenal won. Do you not think Heritage will play a part in this game?
Bro, you see the heritage thing. Heritage only goes so far. Like, as I said, last week I was still saying we big bro these fuckers. But when I saw that defensive performance against Brighton, that first 20 minutes, do you know how hard Arsenal come in the first 20 minutes of a game this season?
Bro, right?
Sometimes Heritage, again, I'm just playing devil's advocate in it. You'll get smoked, but sometimes Heritage can give you an air of protection. It can help you.
Yeah, it can give the players that, like, we beat these guys all the time. Surely we can't lose to these, man. Let's just go out there. And do you know what I'm saying? I hear man can have that type of mentality, but bro, like the shit I'm seeing, G. The shit I'm seeing.
The form Liverpool are in right now. If you play Everton next week, you'll beat them.
Don't know about that one. We drew against Everton.
Okay, so you didn't lose. You didn't lose.
We have, bro. We've lost one game in 2022.
Arsenal.
Yes, at Anfield though. At Anfield, we have Anfield protection. We have the Anfield protection.
What's the Anfield protection? You're so down bad.
What if Jota starts? Yeah, if Jota starts, I'm gonna be a little bit more confident. But for now, I'm not very confident. But if Jota does start, I feel like Jota he gets the stat boost against Arsenal, innit? He gets his little stat boost usually.
Wait.
Pablo said. Firmino does it too.
Sir, what you say, Coach?
Firmino loves the stat boost versus Arsenal. Loves it. Loves a little boost.
I hear it still, but you know, I don't know. Like, it's a weird one with Arsenal because for me, they're playing the second best football in the league, and they're the most exciting to watch in the league at the moment. It is what it is at the moment, isn't it? So
literally, thanks for saying that, Monts.
You know what I'm saying? So no, but you lot have always played good football anyway. But now you're winning with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
cool. You should take a leaf out of my book.
Arsenal are doing very well and stuff, and it's great. But take it.
Yeah, Latimus. I know Latimus. This one's burning your chest, isn't it? This one's burning your chest, like.
No, I'm not.
Manager.
No, don't do that because I have.
Yeah, no, it's time to move on to Latimus now. Latimus, I've got a question for you, G.
I've been praising how well they've been doing, but like to say it's winning football, it's 8 games.
I've got a question for you, Latimus. And it's more than 8 games because you played Europa League games too. But what I would say is this football any different to Tuchel ball? Because I swear down, besides people looking a little bit better in possession, I don't see much difference from Tuchel.
Yeah, well, same players. Do you expect a different outcome?
Yeah, of course. Because that's what great managers do. They get a tune.
Well, Tuchel was getting a tune out of these players, but they started underperforming. And Potter is not a great manager.
Ultra says, Monts, would you start Calvin?
Is he not?
That flipping hologram.
He's vastly overrated.
But Calvin Cambridge.
Wow.
No, Calvin Ramsey, the guy that we got, the right back that we bought that's been injured the whole time. His last Instagram post was when he signed the contract for Liverpool.
Yeah. However, here's the thing though. Even with that, like I can't really blame Potter because I'm not going to blame Potter. I'm not going to throw him under the bus because I know there's bigger problems than him.
I hear it. This way though, because we're going to end in a second.
I kept saying that like sacking Tuchel, like when Chelsea fans wanted him gone, sacking Tuchel won't make a difference. These players have to go. Need to get. It's gonna take a couple of years or whatever, but eventually we need to get.
What did you think of the Thiago Silva red card shout?
Oh yeah, he should have been sent off, but
100%.
It's what it is. We won, so it's not a big deal to me.
Do you reckon that's like karma for the Cucurella thing?
No, because I didn't complain about the Cucurella thing. I called out Chelsea fans that complained, and I said Cucurella incident is not the reason why we didn't beat Spurs. We should have beaten Spurs if we were switched on. If we played in second or third gear and actually turned up, then we would have beaten Spurs, but we didn't. We played just as bad as they did, not worse.
Wow, my name is saying Monts, you cost Liverpool on Saturday. You got subbed on and created the goal for Trossard. Gee, like, what Lamptey does, it ain't my business, G. It ain't my business, G. Gio says, what happened to Arthur? He's a hologram as well. Hologram. These men don't exist. I wonder who's going to sign that little nerd. I don't know. Potter can do anything without being anything. Can't do anything with being at the club for 5 minutes. I hear what he's saying. But listen, Chelsea caught life. They were shit, but we were shitter. I think when it was 3-2, to Liverpool and it was 1-1 at Chelsea, something in my chest told me that something in my chest told me Chelsea will get the winner and we were going to concede, and that actually happened. But it is what it is. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you're going to like a video. It was a good show today. Back. It's just good to have Premier League football back. Am I right, man? It's good to have Premier League football back.
It's just great. It's great.
Especially when I'm winning games.
Yeah, champs, bro. Rangers at home tomorrow, so it's a nice break up the Premier League. You know what I'm saying?
Musk can get a dub, get some confidence.
Yeah, Musk can flip him, watch me from the sidelines.
Yeah, I'm there.
Latimus.
Losing on my birthday.
Are you playing tomorrow? Latimus, you playing tomorrow? Or you playing on?
I think we're playing Wednesday. Yeah. AC Milan at Stamford Bridge. We're getting cooked.
Okay. AC me. Oh, what? Tomori, the return of Tomori.
No, forget Tomori. Well, Liao is gonna do, the way Trent was receiving back shots from Trossard. That's gonna be Reece James, man, against Liao.
No, but when Reece James gets his back shots, no one cares. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hashtag Man United missionary because I'm pretty. Then you know how them man be. Hashtag Liverpool can't get a win to save their life. Hashtag Chelsea 10 points to Gryffindor up the Hufflepuff playing Quidditch and not football. all that good stuff. And shout out to Arsenal. I can't really
hashtag Arsenal, your time will come. Your time will.
You know what, you sound so salty.
Big up Gene Gray says, respect gents, great stream, let's go. Everyone, make sure you wish Corey a happy birthday for tomorrow. I want to see bare happy birthday messages before as I'm shouting out the members of Bigsixbants. So yeah, man, Corey, show your face, man. Birthday boy, oldie and that.
Happy birthday. Doing better stuff at the same time, man.
Yeah, man.
Old, isn't it?
You old as fuck, bro. Fuck, goddamn. But big up JT, Solo, Jamie Phillips, Marshall, Murtaza, T Baby, Chelsea OG, Daniel, Delmadonka, Aiden Andrews, Kaz, and Ricky as our Bigsixbants members. Daniel and Solo, who are part of Bigsixbants family, and JT and Jamie Phillips are upgraded to Bigsixbants members. So I appreciate you guys. World Cup is coming up, so be ready for all the World Cup content. As he said, each member of Bigsixbants will choose a World Cup team, and we'll be treating the World Cup like it's the Premier League, and we will be twerking for players that don't actually play for our clubs. So if you guys want to see that, it's going to be coming soon. I hope I get Brazil or someone. I want to get. I don't want to get Brazil as well. I'm catting from Brazil. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like up the Fred. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be up the Fred. I'm gonna be twerking for Fred and all them things there. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus, all that stuff there.
Yeah. How are we picking Corey's finally going to be able to cheer for Fabinho. Finally, is Fabinho finally going to be Corey's player in his reality?
How are we going to pick a team?
No, name in the hat. Names in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Names in the hat. So, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind the cheeky Belgium. I wouldn't even mind the cheeky Netherlands. I wouldn't mind, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Then Buck can get England.
Nah, that's not.
Imagine getting England and Saka let you down again, man.
That's it says birthday.
Trust me. Or having to bear the fault of Mount playing.
Oh my gosh,
I don't rate Mount.
Yeah, but he plays for your club.
I still don't rate him.
Corey got all the birthday messages coming through. So yeah,
thank you.
Happy birthday. Thank you. Mason Needy, you know what I'm saying? All them things there. Capo says he turning 63 today, Corey, don't kill me. But listen, guys, another episode of Bigsixbants. Yeah, man. In the flipping mud, aren't we? Take care and we'll see you in the next one.